What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today on this fan-frickin-tastic Tuesday? Hope you guys are all having a fabulous week. Fabulous week. Jonathan, 1911 Griffs in the Moz yesterday. GG, buddy. Keeping the Moz, or making the Moz great again. How is everybody? Big shout out to the Big D gang. Hope you guys are all having a good one. Ani, John, Jonathan, how is everybody? JL, congratulations on your bachelor. Scott, the loot filter that works for single player Pluggy is the /Diablo loot filter. It works, so and let's give a quick Google search. You can get the 1.13 loot filter or whatever, and it should work. Just before you do anything, just back up all of your character files before you you know, set up your loot filter. It shouldn't corrupt anything, but just in case, safety first, right? Safety first, then you won't hit your head like me and be dumb like me.
Today I am working on 100x Mon for Spirit Roll.
100 times Mon for Spirit Roll. Oh, good luck. Hope you get 35, Angel, and thank you for the super chat. All right. The loot filter has map hack, but you can disable the disable the map hack portion. My voice sounds deeper today. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to say I'm cold. I don't have a cold. Like, I don't feel tired or anything like that, but like, it's made my voice deeper. So we sound like we are a 18-year-old girl today, not 16. So gotta take advantage of it while I can. Keegan, thank you for the free super chat, or the money that YouTube gives you with YouTube Premium. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Keegan. Double Keegan super chat.
At your service.
Giving me all the free monies. It's technically not super free because, like, YouTube takes a cut of it, and then YouTube and then I get taxed on it as well. Ooh, Madge coming in, slamming with
still
a
don't get none of this because Super Chat does not take PayPal.
$25.
Here's for dropping a Tyreals this stream.
Thank you. I am gonna go for Tyreals today. We are gonna get Tyreals Might for all of the single player scrubs like myself. Keegan, again, thank you, man. Thank you, Keegan. So we're going to do players 1. Check the circletta. By the way, guys, 250 rare identified circlet video is dropping not tomorrow. What's the word am I looking for? The day after tomorrow. It's dropping Thursday. The video you guys have all been waiting for. And let me tell you, I got something that will help me rock 163 FCR Wind Druid, guys. So just a quick little hint. Holy shit. I hate these guys. I hate Harpies so much. This is only players 1 and frickin' Harpies. I'll jab him. Show you my circlet setup. I haven't even, I literally just, in the process, I haven't even finished the video yet, so I identified the circlet. I haven't set up. It's not going to be a god tier circlet setup. Like, it's, I mean, it's, what do I say here without giving it away? It'll let me hit 163 and have a really good quality 163 FCR Wind Druid. But I mean, it's still like single player scrub, right? It's not like D2JSP 163. That's like my favorite thing to say now. I just call myself single player scrub. Magis, yes, you defy them with the direct PayPal. Thank you, Magic. Or Madge. Let's call you Madge. Single player scrub emote in the works? Nice. I dig it. Did I go up? Oh, I didn't go. Did I go to players 8? I did, yeah. Okay. Alright. God, I feel so scrubbish today. Yep. Lightning enchanted, come on. Some bullshit. Lightning enchanted Bartok is some bullshit. Single player with a scrub brush? That's awesome. That's awesome. Matthew, where's my MF on this Javazon? 160... 158, sorry. Which is... For Javazon, doing players 8 bail running, I think it's pretty good, actually. But I'm biased. Of course you're gonna think your own build's good, right? Oh yeah, I got that, wax my hair with a scrub brush. I'm debating, depending on how this circlet video takes off, I may do a druid version with a druid pelt. Depends on how it takes off. Retro, show you Javazon gear? Sure, I'll go over it really quickly at the start of stream. It's really similar to, if you just, I don't know if you've seen my Javazon build video, it's basically this exact same setup, but show it to you. Any miss wind force? No miss wind force. Javazon gear is T-strokes on the main hand, Enigma, Faceted Griffins, High Lord's Spirit, Faster Rumwalk FHR, Light Fire Res and MF Booties, Ravenfrost, Razor Tail, a FCR, Mana Storm Pit, Fire Res Ring, 220 Javazon Gloves, a little bit of Strength, and MF, and then CTA on Switch, and then Javazon Skillers, Torch and Annie, and then different assorted Resistance and Strength, and Resistance MF small charms. With an Infinity Mercenary, E-Bug, Fortitude, and a Chammed Vamp Gaze. Antlerettas. Oh, that's a Ghoul Griffins. Ooh, Fire Res, Poison Res, 21 MF, and Poison Length reduced by 25%. Honestly, I think that might be cool because... This, just for bail running specifically, because the, I should check that too. Whatever. Is that the second wave, the poison res, because I have -5 poison res, right? It's kind of in the pits, so, and the poison length reduced might, honestly, it's probably not better than what I currently have, but just theory crafting. Dan Heath! Thank you, Dan Heath.
Big drops, boys.
Big drops, boys. That's what she said. Ha ha ha! Oops, players 1. How far away is the Mars? Virtuous? I don't know. A good Google search would answer that for you, though. Oop. No problem, Kevich. No problem. You need Aussie and Shaco. Where's the best place to drop it? Probably Nightmare Mephisto for Aussie. Shaco would be Hell Mephisto. But if you're geared up enough to do Hell Mephisto Motric runs, then I would just do Hell Mephisto. It depends on how like poorly geared you are. I don't personally like Aussie unless I have CTA though. Again, that's just me, but Sacred Charge. It's got 4 sockets, but it's only 10 all res. Whale Bongo, I'm using the plugin mod. Made a video on my YouTube channel describing what the mod is if you basically BattleNet for single player. Torch Annie, ladder only rune words, extra stash space, other quality of life things like there's a cool stat hub page where you don't have to add up your FCR and shit, it adds it up for you. What else does it got? You could do stuff like carrying multiple torches in Annie. Not on like the same character, but you can carry multiple of them in your stash without having to make mules, that kind of thing. Don't. Well, Fender, I don't mind it if I have CTA. It's okay. But if you don't have CTA, you have like 1,000 health. A really bad teleport can kind of, kind of ruin your day. Players 8 bail runs. Pessimista, good to see you again, man. Highly anticipated hammers today. The Discord MF competition is World Stone Keep and Bail, and I really want to get 97 because when I get 97, I'm gonna respec to Blast Cannon, Bozon for a bit. So, Gian, I'm pretty sure it's on players 8. Yeah, players set to 8. It's already set. So yeah, well, the plan is I'm currently not bored of D2 right now. Will Bongo, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. I'm not bored of Diablo 2 yet, but I do know that if I continue to do non-stop Diablo, I will get burnt out, and then if I get burnt out, it'll make for shit streaming, shit videos, etc. So,
How may I be of help?
a little bit of shameless advertising. I have a Twitch tag in my description if you guys want to give me a follow. 2 or 3 times a month, I'm going to be streaming variety games on there. And then I will be making a second YouTube channel, primarily for posting variety VODs. So that's going to be my strategy for avoiding burnout, which I was going to make a channel announcement, a video about it. I just haven't gotten around to it. Madge, well, it's a difficult question to answer. I don't make a living off of YouTube, but I can pay my mortgage off of YouTube, so I mean, it is extra money, but it's not like I can't quit my full-time job, though. So, it's like, I don't know, it's like bridging the gap between, it's like, it's past a hobby at this point, but it's still, like, I'm not like a Dr. Disrespect, it's not my full-time job, right? Kind of like working my way towards it, potentially, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. FLP, I'm gonna be streaming everything on Twitch, not just exclusively the games you play, but yes, I will be streaming
Afternoon.
a bunch of stuff through my capture card. It's all different assorted PS3 games, some PlayStation 2, PS4, all kinds of stuff. Joshua Kim, why not pod? I'm gonna do some pod on the reset. I don't mind pod for like doing a little bit of ladder reset when everyone's excited about it, but there's certain aspects I really like about pod, and there's certain aspects that I don't like at all. I hate the Enigma nerf and stuff, but overall it's a great mod. I'm just gonna really only do it for ladder reset stuff. Like maybe the first 2 weeks or 3 weeks of ladder reset. Pessimista!
I did my own 1,000 Pindle runs and get Chom Rune Face with tongue.
Nice, dude. I want a Chamrun. I like Chamruns. Gotta make a Pride, gotta make a Doom, gotta make a Hand of Justice. I got a Cham of Shaco. I got lots of uses for Cham. Why do I keep doing that? Players 8. Exactly, Fair Force. I don't think anybody makes a living off of YouTube. Or makes a living off of D2 YouTube. Like I said, it's still more of a hobby for me at this point, but it's like bridging the gap between potentially being more than a hobby, but still, I'm nowhere quite there yet. But you know what I mean? It's different than somebody that's like, you know, streaming to like 5 viewers or something, just starting out, right? Like that'd be more for fun, where I'm not, I used to be there, I'm not there anymore. But I'm not Dr. Disrespect. Too much boring talk, guys. Let's talk about something exciting. Will they ever remaster D2? I don't think so, Brandon. My money is on no, it won't ever happen. I do think, like, 100% we're getting a Diablo 4, 100%, but remaster D2? No. I've said since day one I don't think it's gonna happen.
I am overburdened.
They wouldn't make the type of money that they want doing it. Bender, I have a Zod rune though, man. I'm good. I have a Zod for bot D. We're all good to go there. Ah, I'm into lightning. Is it an official remaster, Nick? I don't think a remaster's in the works. Don't think so. I saw a Riker video about that. I didn't actually watch the video. I just saw the thumbnail about a Diablo Immortal clone failing. Which I don't want to see. Like, everybody, like, wants to see Blizzard, like, fail so hard after the Diablo Immortal announcement, but... I mean... I don't want to see the company, like... go to all shit.
Can I help you?
Oh. Let's not hit the sell button. Done that before. We'll see, Pessimista. Or, sorry, Fender, we'll see. I'm still telling you my money's on no. I could be wrong, though. I mean, I said since day one that I don't really want to remaster. Like, if I would want, like a patch update. Like, I do like some of the stuff Pod did, but if they brought in, like, a couple new rune words, maybe enabled some other items to drop, fixed a few bugs... That's all that I want. Maybe added like a third Pandemonium event or some small charm that, or a unique small charm that's not quite as powerful as an Annie. I mean, that in itself would add endless extra content to the game. I'm gonna go back to town and set that the players won because I'm always backspacing from habit. Where's Polar? I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking. How are you? Hey, go back to players 8 next wave. There we go, players 8. Stream freezing? Try just refreshing the YouTube page. I haven't dropped any frames. Actually, now that you mention it, my live feed did freeze, which I'm going to minimize and fix that in a second. I haven't dropped frames though, so it should not be an issue. Drives me nuts when the YouTube hub freezes. It's almost like they're trying to push me towards streaming Twitch. Like, go to Twitch. Stream on Twitch.
Hello.
Because we can't get our shit together.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Laputo, no, it's not the best way for... Well, it depends on the character and your level. It's not the best way, though. Like, maybe for, like, the Barbarian, going from, like, 95 to 98, it might be the best method. And then after that, probably, well, it's always like Neolithak or Chaos Sanctuary. But again, there is like some characters, like, I feel like Baal running with the traps in up to 98 is the fastest. Just because of the way the traps in, like as she is as a character, but. Okay, I'm gonna refresh my YouTube stream page because I don't know what the hell's going on. Is it still freezing for you guys? Good old YouTube. Nope, we're live. Okay. If you're having stream issues, it's on YouTube's end. It's not on my end, unfortunately, because I haven't dropped a single frame. But I have seen myself. I just instantly dropped from like 200 to 140 viewers. So usually that's a sign of YouTube being a piece of shit. But can't really do anything about it. Souls. I don't know, Cray Cray. That's why I say refreshing is hard, right? Oh well. We skip them. They're always laning moon. They're not worth the time of trying to reposition the mercenary or jab them.
I can't carry anymore.
My opinion, it's not worth the time. Pessimista, depends on the level. Like I'd say up to like 97, that's a good route. It's not even, you could do it to 98, but I think like 97 to 98, you're gonna be better doing like the chaos. Yeah, like 95, 96, like player 7, 85 area is fine. I still think it's probably faster to Baal run though. He has 8. You have a 94 sorceress? Yeah, if you want to, I would just like, it depends on what your goals are and how quickly you want to experience. If you really want to experience fast, I would probably be doing Baal running to like 97. And then at that point, either like switch to Chaos. If you're like level 92 or 93, it's going to be faster to Baal run. But then you're going to miss out on more items, so... Teemo, depends on the character. Generally, Act 2 Nightmare Mercenary for either defensive for Holy Freeze or offensive for Might. Those are usually the two most commonly used mercenary setups. Some people like I wouldn't use anything other than that. Like you can use like Blessed Aim and stuff like that, but the Prayer Merc from other difficulties, but usually defensive or offensive Nightmare Mercenary. Philip Blair, no soup for you. No GG drops for me, man. No GG drops for me. No worries, Joel or Joel? Joel or Joel? I don't know. Sorry if I butchered that. No worries, man. Another lightning immune lister. It's some bullshit. What item do I hate finding the most? For a while there, it was Mad's Diadem. That like crushed my soul every time I found it. I don't know about now, maybe like IK Armors is probably the most annoying set item. This is single player pluggy mod, frontliner. It's not Not Battle.net, and it's not definitely not. I'd be playing on USC stuff if I was playing on Battle.net. The others. Peasant Crown. Well, I can like manipulate the players count and stuff. It's because it's single player.
Can I help you?
I feel like I kind of want to give like guys that are watching me in stream, give you guys a sneak peek of my 220. No, I talked too much. I want to give you a sneak peek of my circlet, but wait for the video. Lightning Moon. Frontliner, who's stuck on Nightmare? Should be going Frozen Orb, Sorceress, Nightmare. Any decent like insight, weapon-based mercenary. Well, like how many cold immunes are there in Nightmare? Like Frozen, Frozen Tine, I think is the only one. There might be another one. Green Cow, you want to see it? Oh, it's Emerald. Jesse, how's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. Can't make insight and you don't have a sorceress. Ah, so you're playing like legit vanilla single player and you don't have ladder only rune words? I don't know. I always say like your sorceress should be your first character. Unless you're like really good at the game, speedrunning, like, you know. Other than that. Or you could go hammered in like running and slinging hammers. But I think 3 Blizzard Ormus Robes is useful. Few like specific scenarios like Moon farming, Blizzard Sorcerers for Trav, and you really want to crank the crap out of your damage. Like a Nightwings, Jess Fathom, 3 Blizzard Ormus Robes. Or like a crazy like 16k. Shatter everything Blizzard. It's good. For like typical magic fighting, something like a 3-piece Towels with Jess Fathom and a Shaco is going to be a lot better than 3 Blizzard Ormus Robes. So it's kind of one of those like niche armors, which is good for certain specific builds. Using Scalders for MF? Yeah, I would just stick with Scalders. Again, it's up to you, but... How's it going, BYOB? Ethrune. With my hammering, what's my res? FCR? I was running 75 FCR capped res for quite a while, but I now have 125 FCR capped res set up. I don't know if you've seen my Spirit re-rolling video, but I got a 45 all res Sacred Rondash that's 35 FCR, so... Technically, the only thing better than it is the Sacred Charge, because you need a little bit less dexterity to get max block, but I think you're splitting hairs if you think 135 FCR, 45 all-res Sacred Rondash sucks because you want the extra, or you want to save the extra like 10 dexterity points for max block versus a Sacred Charge, then I don't know. I just can't have a conversation about that. The difference is so minuscule. Willem, I don't mind watching speedrunning. I don't really care for trying to do it. Like the basics of like getting through the game and stuff, like I could do it at a pretty fast pace. It's more like map knowledge that I just don't have. I don't have great map knowledge, so I'd spend more time running around checking areas where I actually shouldn't be checking just because I don't know the map tiles as good as the pro guys do, but I just don't want to take the time to learn it, to be honest. Okay. Where are these guys? If you're on vanilla single player GS, you can't use the key. If you're on like BattleNet, what you have to do is you need 3 keys of terror, 3 keys of destruction, and 3 keys of shit. What's the other one? Terror, destruction, and come on, I know what the name. Anyways, there's 3 different keys. You need to cube them in 3 different sets, 1 of each, to open the 3 different portals at the same time, and then you need to go kill Hate. There we go. You need to kill the 3 different mini bosses, Lilith, Uber Duriel, and Uber Isuel, and collect the 3 different organs, and then you combine the 3 different organs to open another portal to go to Uber Tristram, and that's where you take on Uber Baal, Uber Diablo, and Uber Mephisto. And then ultimately you get this, the unique large charm, which you identify and is a torch. Nassim Ally, you just got your first Enigma on ladder 1 hour ago. Congratulations, man. BYOBBJJ, how's it going? And Loretta's. No problem, GUS. But make sure that you have 3 sets of each, and then you, because you need to open all 3 portals in one game, because there's no guarantee that you'll open, like if you open 1 portal in one game, there's no guarantee that you'll open the other 2, like you might open the same one again, because you need 1 of each organ, so just make sure that you don't make that mistake. Probably want to spend a little bit of time watching some YouTube videos or reading some guides on a smiter, because if you don't have a smiter, Smiter is going to be the easiest character to do Ubers with, and if you're asking how to combine the keys, oh, gold fine, nice, then you probably don't have the gear on other characters to farm Ubers. It's 10 gold find. I'll keep that.
What do you need?
Any Seahawk fans out there? I'm not a big football fan. I like watching like the Super Bowl, but I don't like follow football religiously. Which, sorry for all you Americans out there that love football. I'm sorry. Chamroon and an Aussie? Nice. Like watching Canadian women's football. One of these days I'll get Tyrell's Might. I did go over my gear earlier. I also have a build video on my channel. The Javazon gear in that build video is almost identical to what I'm currently using on stream. I can go over it again, but if somebody wants to just quickly spam my gear in chat, it'd be nice. Hey, where the heck is this guy? Robert, yes, it was a huge deal when they first won it. We had like this huge, massive parade. It was like the first time Corona won anything in forever. It really helps when Merc is in range to break lightning immunity on souls. There's something to be said for a nice clear throne room where you don't have to clear everything out. Melius, how's it going? This is where I think like those poison res MF boots would be kind of nice because I do take a lot of poison damage. So typically, second wave, I just run back to Mala, heal myself. Instead of chugging through full rejuves. How's the tan treating me? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is the tan good? Matthew, is the Jabs on my best Baal clearance? I think it's the best Baal running character in the game. With the exception of... excuse me. She takes a little bit longer to get to the throne room. But in terms of actually killing Baal and clearing the waves, like, I'm clearing them players 8. Hardest difficulty they can possibly be. And you, like, melt them. But Hammerden's really good, like Light Source is good, they can get there quicker. Let's check that jewel.
Afternoon.
You need to bleach the hair, James? I don't know, James. Oh, that was so stupid. I didn't look to see that was a gem shrine. Could have,
Carry anymore.
Ah, well. You want to burn a max damage, Merc? Timo, basically what Billy said. Like a bot D Eth Warpike with G-Face and Fortitude, it's still all kinds of damage. But I actually think if you break down the math, it might be like a hair more damage actually than an Eth Reaper's Tool. Possibly, I'm not sure. I don't really want to do the math on it. But Reaper's Tool reduces the monster's with the crap, it reduces the monster's damage by 50%, slows them down by 50%, and it reduces their physical resistance by 50%. So you're also like drastically increasing the amount of damage that you do as well if you're a melee character. On top of like your Merc's damage, slowing them down, reducing their damage output. So that's why Eth Reapers is definitely going to be a lot better than a bot D. Ivanov, the circlet video is like fully recorded and it's like 75% edited. I'm gonna release it Thursday.
Salutations.
Jesse, the circlet video, yeah, it's fully recorded. It's like I said, 75% edited. I just need to finish the editing, export it, upload it to YouTube, do the thumbnail, do my tags, do all that, you know, stuff, and then it'll be ready for you guys to watch, or you guys to dislike it instantly, whoever does that every video. calling you out. Just kidding. It doesn't really bother me. Okay. Do I have a Bozon? I have like kind of an idea for the build that I want to run for the Bozon. I just want to get my Javazon here to 97 and then I'll respec her. I don't know if I'm gonna name it that, Billy. People think I'm an idiot. Vivian, why Baal players 3? His experience is capped at players 3. And his no drop rate is only like slightly better on players 5. So if you kill him on player 7, he's just harder to kill with no extra reward. He's just no extra experience gain. It's a stupid bug, so... So I always go down, I go players 1 down to the throne room, because then I don't run into like super heavy damage dealing souls. Then we crank it up to players 8 for the waves for max experience. And then we bring her back down to 3 again, because this doesn't make sense to go any higher. Like, I wonder how much experience grinding would change on single player if they fix that bug. Like, if you gotten like max players 8 experience off of Baal, I feel like people wouldn't heal at that run, right? They would just Baal run and... Again, I haven't done the math on it, but I still think like a players 8 experience Baal run and Baal kill would probably be better, but... Country would I live if I didn't live in Canada? I don't know, good question. Don't know. Duel. 9 to strength.
Good afternoon.
I didn't get a chance to bump the players up. Players 8.
I can't carry anymore.
Tears from Montreal. Right on, dude. Shadow back from Ontario, Canada. You're my neighbor. Charm. Dexterity and cold res. Keegan. Probably. Who knows? It just makes me laugh. Like, somebody must really hate me because every video I ever upload, and like I said, I honestly don't care, but like, right away when I upload a video, it's still like I'm still on my channel, and I'll just quickly check like the response rate or whatever to it, just like the first like 10 minutes. And it's like the first 10 minutes, it's always like 50 likes, 2 dislikes. And then it'll be like that for like 10 hours, and then it might go up to like 5 dislikes and like 250 likes. But like, I want to know who's the guy who instantly dislikes it. I just want to know. I just want to know. I give him like a hug or a kiss or something. Try and cheer him up. Then maybe he wouldn't dislike my videos. I'll be like, come here, DB give you a big hug. Want big hug from DB? DB give big hug. It's probably Jimmy. It's probably shooting Jimmy's, man. Shooting Jimmy's, it's instantly disliking my shit. Brandon, do I have any? I do have a coffee right now. I got a coffee beside me. It's always shooting Jimmy. Is it bullshit Billy too? Ugh. Oh, Matthew, it wouldn't be him. He's like a normal person who has like a real life and like works a real job and shit. Anybody who does it doesn't like, they just must live in their parents' basement and like, they're still upset about when Sally from grade 12 turned them down when they asked them out to go to prom. So then they just hate the whole world. Jet One! Jet One, can you do me a favor, bud? You're Jet One from Discord, right? Can you change your avatar picture to the Crown of Ages? I had the hardest time trying to keep track of who's in the Discord and then who's in, Sally's a hard time. I have a really hard time keeping track of Discord to YouTube chat, and if you have the same avatar picture, it makes it really easy for me to remember you. Rest in peace, Sally. Is that gonna be the new meme? Ah, Storm Shield. What is the max defense on Storm Shield, guys? Tell me what the max defense is on Storm Shield. I want to know the number because I'm only gonna go for max defense Storm Shields from now on. Zodiac! Zoders! What's up, bud? Yeah, the red is 148 base. 141! That's some bullshit. Jimmy! Easy. I don't know every single stat about D2. Jensky. I take offense to that, Billy. Oh, Jimmy. So guys, like I've said, I'm gonna be rocking 163 FCR Wind Druid soon. There's gonna be the tits. The issue is I don't have super GG FCR rings. That's the problem, but you guys know that okay, so when I go to Twitch, right? For like variety streams, Twitch has a better way of dealing with copyright strikes. They 163 dies a bit. They just mute the VOD after. So what I want to do is, if somebody, you guys know that song that they're like, oh god, I don't even want to sing it. You know the song where she's like, Scrub, Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me, hanging on the passenger side. I want to play that song when when somebody calls me single player Scrub. I want to play it because then all they'll do is they'll mute the bot after. It's not a big deal. But every time I get called a Scrub, I just want to have that song ready to play it. No! Mama got a sweet 5 NATO last night. What did he get? Was it better than mine? Better not be. Probably green and perfect stats and everything, isn't it? Green, perfect stats, FHR, and all he does is play Sorceress. Some bullshit. What am I thinking about the bows on Amazon? I'm thinking about doing a Ancient Tunnels Ice Magic Finding Hybrid Zon that uses Wind Force. Great Maul, not F. Baal GC, I'll hold on to that. Ooh, 42 life, 50 to mana. Cool. I'll hang on to the Baal GC. I have lots of Nilly GCs, but we'll hold on to it.
At your service.
You guys think that's a good Grand Charm? I don't think it's that good, actually. I would re-roll it. It's like mana and life, but like I would rather have... I'd rather have a Skiller or something. Skiller with plus life, or... Like, I would never use that. But, lightning immune. Oh shit. Alexander, Animator Alex? Okay. You're on the Discord? Sorry, I don't know. I have a really hard time keeping track of everybody, I'm sorry. It's mostly like the people that have been in Discord for forever, for ages. Kozakon Gaming, what's going on, buddy? Just popping in to say something dumb and leave. Kozakon is best friend IRL, but he is a big piece of shit. Can everybody spam POS in chat for Kozakon, please? It's okay. Just do it. Just do it. There we go. Spam it. Come on, spam it. It's okay. Spam it. There we go. Good.
I am overburdened.
Oh, you guys are the best. I love you guys. Kaylin, the only reason teleports on every character is because I am using the rumored Enigma. Jaw, Ethan Burr, I'll show it to you in a second, grants me the ability to teleport. Right here. Jaw, Ethan Burr, $2 skills, fast run rock, when to teleport, MF. All of the juicy stuff that we love about Enigma. That's like the main reason why I don't like Pod too. Well, no. I like Pod. I like Pod. It's the main reason why I don't like play a shitload of Pod is I just can't stand the Enigma nerf.
May I be of help?
Where's Ralrune? Oh, Circlet's in there. Wait. This is how I'm gonna tease you guys. Oh wait, never mind. It's on my druid. It's on my druid. Never mind. How can I tease you guys? How can I tease you guys? We'll do this run. Yeah, Jack's like, Plot. Yeah, I'd say out of all the Diablo 2 mods, well, it depends. If you consider Pluggy a mod, I think Pluggy's the best. But if you compare it between like, you know, like Meaty and Excel and stuff, yeah, I would kind of go more towards Pod than. I went to Fireclaws. EG. No, Billy, I'm not gonna put my mouse over it though. That's the thing. Brandon Burson, thank you for the super chat, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, dude. Oh wait, we got Druid. So these are the typical. Brandon Burson, thank you so much for the super chat. Come on, Charcy, read it off.
I've enjoyed the stream, but GTG. Diablo 2 is the best game of all time, don't at me.
Thank you, Brandon. Oh, shit. Nate, I forgot to... Oh, my God. I forgot to send out the everything tag on Discord. Shit. Okay, so guys, these are the typical Druid pelts, different variety of Druid pelts that I use, right? I have this 5 NATO, which it's not GG, but it's got life, lightning res, that kind of thing. 5 NATO. Here's my typical Jalals. It's not socketed. I have my perfect Topaz Shaco. Minus 25 res, minus 25 fire res, 22 res Ravenlore. I have this, which is a Delirium base. I have this, which is actually a Delirium, and then I have this thing there in the center that I'll have to show you guys on Thursday. It's pretty good, though. JT, I only thought that Delirium base, honestly, I only thought it was average. Because it had 1 to Solar Creeper and it has the 3 to Tornado, but I figured like 3 to Cyclone Armor, 3 to Tornado and stuff would be like more valuable, but... Yeah, YouTube is crap. I had like 200 viewers and then I instantly dropped to 140 earlier in stream because YouTube crashed. So it's like, yeah, I guess I'm moving to Twitch. How much faster round would I have on my Amazon? I think it's just 60. I think. Pessimista, going for a walk in the forest? Alright, dude. Thank you for tuning in the stream, and thank you for the very generous super chats, man. I appreciate the channel support. It means a lot.
Wish you GG drops. I am going to forest for a walk.
Have a good one, buddy. So I have 45 and 30. And then I don't have anything else because I use T-stroke, so 75, I guess. Unless I have a small charm that has faster unlock on it, or maybe a couple. Life. I have some really nice small charms on this character. You could do it, Nate. The thing is I just bought an Elgato Stream Deck, and whenever Amazon gets off their ass and ships it to me, there's a I can set up a hotkey macro that I hit it, and it'll send out a notification on Twitter, Discord, like it sends it out through all social media for me at this single hotkey. Like I don't have to, it executes the command for me. I don't have to copy and paste the link and everyone tag and shit. I just, you know, Amazon shit, so, you know, haven't gotten it yet. And the coolest thing about the Stream Deck is I can, like, set up so many different hotkeys for scene transitions and shit. A lot of cool things I could do with it. I've gotten an idea for setting up, like, a spin wheel for Hipster Thursday and stuff, for chat interaction. A lot of cool things. You found an Eth Astrians. Well, that's pretty GG for a single player Eth Grail. I would say it depends on how it ruled on Battle.net. Like maybe like a really good ruled Eth Astrians with like a Zodrun might be worth something, but again, I don't really know the price of stuff on ladder, so just a single player scrub. You're planning on making a zealot, Alexander? What should you do? Zealot is going to be kind of a tough character to get off the ground. It's worth quite a bit on Battle.net? Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, there you go. So depending on how it rolled, it could be worth a lot. Zealer, you're gonna... probably gonna want to try and make Treachery as soon as you can for your body armor. If you can get a G-Face. You can do what Jimmy said. It's gonna be really hard, but if you can grind... oh, immune to physical and lightning. It's a rip all the way around. You can grind for an Eth base and then get a Mal rune. Mal and a pole and something else. I forget what it is. You can make double GCs. And Warbike's on Eth. You can make Oath, which is like gonna be keep 39 gold fine. Oath is gonna be your weapon to help get you through, bridge you through the game until you can make something like Grief. Try and get a really good Paladin shield. Like if you can get something that has like 20 to 30 or 30 plus all res, like 2 of 1 sockets, you can make Rhyme right away. That'll give you your Cannot Be Frozen, so you don't need a Raven Frost right off the bat. Ubeo, what's up? I'm winning the World Stone Keep Magic Finding Discord competition today. Players 8. Charlie, have you seen my leg stumps? I've stood up before on stream. You just gotta go way, 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 way back. An old VOD. Did I caught a cold? I have like a slight like congestion, which is making my voice sound deep. But I'm not actually sick. Like I feel perfectly fine, so flail. 5 open socket flail. Are they lizard legs, Sean? Good question. Puberty. Oh. I want to time you out, Chuckle Charles. I don't know how I'm gonna react when I find Tyrells. I don't know. The thing about Tyrells though, the thing that makes it like so like, what makes it so epic is it's so anticlimactic, or it's so much build-up, right? Like first you gotta get the Sacred Armor, and then because of plug you can check the item level, and instantly right off the bat you know if it's like 85, you know it's Templars, it's not gonna be Tyrells, so it's like you drop it and then you see if it's like, you know, item level 88 or something, you know that it can be Tyrells, and then you get super excited, and then when you identify it, you either see that flash of green or you see the flash of blue, and then if you see the flash of blue, you shit your pants and
At your service.
all that good stuff. Yeah, it's not like, yeah, it's not a valuable item per se, but like just knowing that you dropped it in single player, it's pretty epic. Like if I drop Tyrells, I'm gonna use it that stream. Like whether I use it on the Mercenary or I'd even put it on my Sorceress. Like who cares? I'd at least use it for a stream. What do you think? Isted Tyrell's Might for Sorceress. Pretty GG. Does everybody finish watching Stranger Things? Season 3, can we talk about it? I don't know if that's the one that I need or not. No, it's not. Altus. Valkyrie Ring. That's the one I need. Maybe Hella instead? You know what the problem with that Uvio is the Nightwing's blue is lighter. I hate that. It's not the same. It just bothers me. Depto, is it the most expensive item in the game? What did they change to Tyrell's Might? Did they add anything to it besides... I couldn't imagine that. Corrupting, like getting 4 open sockets, like... They did change it though, didn't they? Matthews, anything I upgrade on my jabs on? Absolutely. I have a better Griffins, which I will eventually socket and put a better facet in it. That's an upgrade. I could get a better Ravenfrost. I guess. It wouldn't even, actually it wouldn't matter. It's just the 20 dex, right? You don't care what they are. I could get better boots, definitely better gloves, and a better ring. A better FCR ring, better 220 gloves, and better better boots, and I have a nearly perfect Griffins with a -5 +4 facet, which is another substantial upgrade. No problem, Rainer. I'm glad I helped you out. Those guide videos took me a long time to make, so I'm glad that you found them useful. What did they change to Tyrells? What did they change? Did anybody answer me? I don't think they did. Oh, 10% reduced cooldown time? Okay. Chris May, it does take ages. I'm going on just about 2 years of grinding streaming, and then before I streamed, I grinded for like 6 months. 6 months before that off stream. Yeah, it's 149, 150 ED Razor Tail. Oh, 145. I got my first... The thing that I remember about the first Griffins is that it was just before I changed my stream layout. It's when I had the older... stream layout with like the colored borders and stuff. And I was like smaller on the webcam, and then I changed my layout, so that's how I remember it. I think 100% cooldown would be pretty cool, Depto, for, and I'm not a big pod player, but for whatever that druid is, that whatever the druid build you use, that flash dance, or whatever that skill lets you teleport. Ooh, I took a lot of damage there. Jesus. Or yeah, cold sorceress would be cool. And then can't you? Yeah, you can. Chamrune is reduced cooldown time, isn't it? Or is it still cannot be frozen on body armors? I can't remember. Scott, I don't hit the repair all button because I have a Enigma and a superior 15 ED base, and it costs like hundreds of thousands of dollars to repair. So I just repair the T-strokes every run to replenish the quality, and then when my Enigma durability runs out, I use a Ral rune. It's a lot cheaper to use a single Ral rune to repair my body armor than like millions of dollars. Jesus. Why can't I get a nice throne room? Robert, any good drops today? Not yet, actually. Well, I got a Baal GC that I can reroll. Two 10% gold fine small terms, I think. Nothing else. Nothing else, though. I do really want to do some, like, when pod ladder resets, I'm probably going to play pod for 1 month. I'll still make regular Diablo 2 videos, but I'll probably stream pod for a month. Depends on how exciting it is, because like, I prefer vanilla. But if the views are crazy, maybe I'll just clout myself out and go hard for the clout on pod for a bit. Which, that's mostly joking. I play for enjoyment. I don't play for trying to chase views, but it's just a bonus. This is my best gambling find. Nothing too crazy, like... I've gambled a Crescent Moon before. I don't really gamble too much on single player. Or at all, really. I want to roll a second Sorceress, and then roll a really nice Travancore Blizzard Sorceress map. And then have her be like my dedicated gold find character, and then I can gamble circlets and stuff, but... Lazy Jones, yes, I love this game, man. I love it. Like I said, 2 or 3 times a month, I'm going to be sifting variety into my Twitch channel. If you guys want to give it a follow. Link is in the description. I was debating streaming Diablo 1, the Hellfire expansion tomorrow. I was actually debating doing that for a little bit of variety. Stream it on my YouTube. Storm, you just found a burr rune off a Baal? Monk. Yeah, I don't know what the monk is, but... oh, what the different characters are. Martin Butch, thank you for the sub, man. 3rd sub of stream, thank you. Jet 1, I got 1 Templars. 1 Templars, like 10 IK armors. Cool thing about my Templars is item level 99 was a Baal drop. It was legit a Baal drop. I dropped it before I actually did streaming. It was offline when I was on my shitty laptop before I even had my streaming computer. And I was like, literally, my heart stopped. I was like, could you imagine a Tyrael's Might Baal drop? Doesn't get any more sick than that. Tommy Pawnee, thank you so much for the sub, Tommy. 4th sub of stream. We're starting a sub train, guys. So guys, the thing about the circlet video though, which everybody was like so hyped for it. Well, consistent stream viewers are hyped for it. I don't know about everybody else, but so I spent a little bit of time at the beginning of the video talking about characters that benefit from circlets. Timo G, thank you so much for the sub. But, and then I did the identification process, and then a wrap-up, and then, like, an intro and conclusion. I'm gonna have timestamps while I'm identifying, but it's gonna be like a 45-minute video, man. It's gonna be so, like... that's why I have the timestamps there, so people can blast around, but, like... When I was identifying the circlets, I didn't know what to do. I was like, okay, do I either rush and not show the stuff? Or do I like take the time and at least talk about each circlet a little bit? So it's gonna be a long video, but it's got timestamps, so... we'll see how it does on YouTube. It could be very bad, I don't know. Yeah, GC, I saw it. I'll get it in 1 second here. All FHR. Oh, Ebram Bonkob. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Emram coming in, sub number 6. That's exactly how I did it, Billy. I did it exactly like the crafting video. It's just 250 circlets plus an intro and conclusion and an explanation of good circlets for specific characters. It's, yeah, it's like a 45-minute video, but it has timestamps, so... Lazy Jones, if you type in exclamation Grail, you'll get the link. Anthill, I've already recorded it. I just haven't, it's 100% recorded and it's 75% done editing. So later tonight, like when I'm done streaming here, I'm gonna go walk my doggies and stuff, and then hang out with the wife, and then later tonight, I will finish editing it and export it. Get 1 dislike per minute of the video. Schmelt. Where's Ubeo? Is Ubeo still in chat?
Afternoon.
Make 2 versions? Blood Omen? I don't know about 2 versions, like... I don't know how I would do 2 versions. Like, I guess I could do like a recap or something, but... How's it going, buddy? My vacation was good, man. Thank you for asking. Hey, did you ever finish... Remember you asked me about what to make next, and you were gonna make a G-Face, because you made the Ashudas and Griffins? You ever make the G face yet, man? Cody, it's not too difficult. If somebody can copy and paste, there's two different installation methods. You can watch Mr. Llama's video or you can watch Ubeo's video. Two different ways to install Pluggy. It's not too challenging though. As long as you take your time and actually listen to the video and follow step by step, I don't see why you should have a problem installing it. Yeah, Lazy Jones, I actually have two of them, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Yeah, there is somebody, was it Nate that set up? You can play Pluggy on Mac, you can. Just don't ask me how to set it up. I don't know how to. Goya, you got it going? There you go. Goya got it going. No worries, dude. I get it. I get you're busy. Real life trumps Diablo 2. I get it. Yeah, like, that's why I like D2SC fenders, because, oh! Holy crap! Wow, that was like... I had teleport on instead of Fury, and then I looked over and teleported into the Baal wave with Amp. Holy shit! Holy shit, Taki. Okay. Less time focusing on chat, more time focusing on playing. Oh man. That was pretty close.
Salutations.
Oh, well, makes for a good stream highlight. Yeah, it was Fender's fault. I was literally replying to Fender. It's Fender's fault. But yeah, I do like D2SE better because, well, you could do the same. I'm pretty sure you can still do the file folder renaming method without D2SE, but like I have it set up so within like 30 seconds I can switch between Battle.net, Path of Diablo, or D2SE. And I believe I can do the same thing for Median XL. I just haven't tried Median XL, so. Like, does anybody know how you install the new Median XL? Is it just use your regular Diablo 2 and then you like download one extra thing to get it, or? Gregor Barone, shout out back from Ontario, Canada, man. Got my Polish viewers tuning in. Yep, just like that. Okay. So basically all I need to do is I need to make another duplicate copy of my Battle.net folder, and then I just need to rename my other file folders and then go through the Median XL installation process. Then I can switch back and forth between all of them. Which I had a lot of people asking me to. Fresh install. Well, like that's what I mean. Like Jordan or Jesse, I would duplicate my, like I'd rename all my file folders, and then have my Battle.net one, copy, like, duplicate it, copy and paste it or whatever, and then rename my original Battle.net folder, and then update that one to Median XL, and then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. You are I am the best. Thank you. I am not the best. I'm just a regular guy who loves Diablo 2. But thank you, man. Souls are just bullshit, man. Souls are just bullshit. That's why I liked Singletius. I thought that was Catasius. Because I find that I have so much damage that I find Razor Tail Superior Dimensional Shard. I find that like Razor Tail is almost unneeded. So I like that's why I like using T-Gods for Lightning Absorb. Because then like souls do nothing to you. I actually don't know why I'm currently on Razor Tail, because I just find unless you're running cows, like I don't think you need it, but that's kind of a little bit controversial, but I don't know. Doc, sorry for being late. No worries, man. Don't need to be sorry. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Did you guys see Dr. Disrespect's new intro for his return to streaming? God, it's nutty, man. The amount of production value that guy puts into his stream, that's like what I want to be. But like I'll never be that, but he's just got so much production value put into his stuff. I don't know who those people are, Alexander.
Good afternoon.
To be like Doc, I gotta cheat on my wife? Why can't I just have the stream aspect like him, but... He's like the most entertaining for me to watch, like... I don't know. There's other guys like... Shroud and stuff are really good, amazing players. And they're genuinely good people, but I just like... Doc's more entertaining for me. Players 8. Done. Go ahead, I don't get to make the rules? Circuletta! Remember how many of these I saved up? 1 to sorcerer's skills with ED and demons damage. Andrew, thank you for the good luck, man. I'll need it.
Afternoon.
Slowly pushing the experience bar. Aaron, what kind of doggos do I have? A Bernese Mountain Dog, a male. He's a pretty big boy. He's like 80 pounds, which he's a big dog, but it's actually funny for the breed. He's pretty small. Then we have a mixed breed. She's a girl. Her name is Frankie, and she's a rescue dog. Some piece of dirt tied her up to a pole in the States and then left her. Left her with a sign around her neck saying, "My name is..." Oh, look at that. Rixit's Keen. Rixit's Keen in hell difficulty. That is a really rare drop. That is frickin' rare. That is wasted RNG, man. Wasted RNG. No, I do not have insurance for them. Oh, and my Merc got wrecked. Don't have insurance for them, but my wife gets
Afternoon.
gets stuff through her work at discounts, so we save a little bit of money there. Rixit's Keen. Or does Jesse sell... Does Jesse sell pet insurance? I know you work from home, Jesse. I didn't know you sold insurance. Trying to sell me pet insurance. Ah, Lightning Moon. Man, I don't know, should I submit Rixit's Keen for the MF competition? But then again, I don't even get to choose for myself. Felch just chooses for me. Get your money back from your membership. That's funny. Oh, I won't get rid of it. Like, that's like a wicked sword to put on like a barbarian or something if you're like twinking your character. Get through. Elrune. Which I don't mind like running assassins through, or sorceresses, or Amazons and stuff. They're okay to run through. I hate doing I hate running leveling barbs. I just hate it. I don't mind playing with like a good geared barbarian, but I'm only ever bringing one barb through. Not bringing any more than that. Thank you, Jess. Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy. I always do. I try to. I'm on Players 8, right? Yeah, player. Durbu, nothing yet, ma'am. Nothing yet. Oh, James, you're doing like the legit grinding each character through on their own? Props to people that do that, man. I just used my sorceress, and sorceress was like right from square one. I had nothing, and then I just muled the other stuff around. Doing untwinked like barbs and stuff. I just don't have like between trying to make like videos and stuff, and I guess you could stream it, but I don't know.
I am overburdened.
I'd rather MF or do like a ladder team or something than do that kind of thing. It's okay doing like a sorceress or something again, but not having teleport, grinding on single player. Aaron, untwinked Baba? Props to you, dude. Good for you, man. I can't do it. Can't do it. I mean, I could do it. I won't do it. Blue Colossus Blade. 2 hours a night. Kids go to bed, wife watches TV. Yeah, see, I don't have kids, but yeah, see, like, it's kind of the same thing with me, but I'd rather put that time towards video editing or something than doing an untwinked Baba. Yeah, that's the same thing I do, Jones. LK for your runes, Ancient Tunnels, and Mephisto with Blizz Sorceress for your items. And then the stuff you get along the way, switch it over to other characters eventually. That's kind of my jam. Enigmatic Gamer, thank you so much for the sub. Sub number 6, thank you.
Hello.
Drew, on the Baal Wave. Haven't dropped anything on the Baal Wave that I know of. I mean, maybe I dropped another Wind Force, but you never know.
I am overburdened.
See, I don't think you can argue that any character is better than running Baal than the Javazon. Like, with the exception of getting to Baal, other characters can get there a little bit quicker, but players 8 Baal running, I don't think anything beats Java. Like, players 3, you teleport over. He's dead. It's almost too easy. Almost too easy. What's up, Tony? Aaron Junker, how's it going, guys? Aaron Junker.
Afternoon.
I like that name. How badass would that be if I was like, yo, it's Junker125. Or what's up, Diablo 2 fans? It's Junker125. Would have been a way better name. But I chose Dabrunski. Dabronsky. Dude. Jesus. God damn it, man. This is why I said so many times that I prefer to use T-Gods. I got 75 light residence players 1 and I still have close calls. That's why I've always been like, I don't like using Razor Tail. And then everybody wants to see Razor Tail in the Javazon. Just blame chat. Blame chat. Just kidding. No, Schaefer, exclamation Grail. You get a list. You'll get a list to my Grail account. 65, 60. I really want 65 life water walks. At 64. I actually think water walks are pretty cool. Jesse, use Razor Tail. I just like T-Gods because it completely nullifies souls. I could actually respec. I just need to take 15 points off of Vitality, put it into Dexterity. I could respec my Strength too. Players 8. Use Lenimo. Surprise, I haven't heard anything about farming Bishabosh. Redmar? Gubio, I think you need to refresh the stream. $10 minutes? We're at an hour and 44 minutes. Dabrowski. Does anybody know where Dabrowski is from?
Salutations.
I don't want to start any drama, but... Oh, you meant 20 minutes ago. Oh, okay. Does anybody know Dabrowski, where it's from? Carl, make you a baby? No baby for you. Not from me. Well, F. Gonna roll sockets in that. Drew, you know where it's from? Anybody else know? Brubski. Everybody forgets. Nobody even remembers. That's the thing about time fixes every PR disaster. Come on, Baal. Chess. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Ooh, flawless skull. I like that. My best Baal drop so far today. Correct. Elite. My first name is David. Correct. Oh, Baal, I wanted to tell you earlier, but then you guys like slipped away for a second. I did this circlet video, and I don't want to tell you what I got. It's not God tier, but it's not God tier, but it's gonna let me rock 163 FCR Wind Druid. So I'm pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. Have you played 163 Wind Druid though? I've like legit never played 163 Wind Druid, so that's why I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna try a max damage 163 setup for the player 7 pits, and then I want to try a full inventory of MF Small Charms players 1 for the pits as well. Fires, gold find, nice. That'll work good for my Blizz gold find source. Ron Price, yeah, I've never played it. Only ever played 99, because it's the easy one to hit. And I don't really have any GG FCR rings or anything like that either, so... But I think, because of the circlet that I have, I gotta do my math, but... So if 35 FCR... 35 FCR Spirit, a Rax... My circlet, I got a 210 caster amulet, and if I use Suicide Branch and Mage Fist, I think I can rock 1 SOJ and still hit 163. I think. I mean, I might be totally wrong on that, but... Drew, no, it's not God tier. It's not God tier, but I also... It's my best option that I have for 163 FCR setup, so... It's just so hard to get the stuff to reach 163 that... No, it's not God tier at all, but at least I can play it. Put it this way, it's better than a circlet that just has 20 FCR and is plain. Like, it does have some valuable stuff on it. Nixmam Onamabob. I know that that's not your name, but I can't read the writing, but thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. 220 with something. 220 with 2 good things on it. I gave it away. 220 with 2 good things on it, and then if I socket it, I can make it even better, so... No, it's not God tier, but... Drew, if it's coming out Thursday, that's my plan. Stream tomorrow, potentially more Baal running or Diablo 1 Hellfire. I don't know what you guys would rather want to see. I don't think that's a word. And then video on Thursday, and then nothing Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'm married, so I don't play Diablo on the weekends. Can I get an amen from anybody who's married? And then stream again on Monday. For the other options opposed to D1, I'd just be Magic Finding D2 or Diablo 1 Hellfire. Next Friday is going to be my first Twitch stream, variety stream. You guys want to give me a follow on Twitch? The Twitch tag is in the description of stream. but it will be my first variety stream on Twitch. I'm thinking Dead Space. Thinking Dead Space. It's either Dead Space, God of War, the one for PlayStation 3, or Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3 or 4. Why not Portal? I will do Portal, I promise, Uveo. I will do Portal, I promise. Aaron Paget, thank you for the sub. GF and money. Let me tell you, let me give you a little piece of advice here, okay? There's two pieces of advice. Okay, so one is happy wife, happy life, and the second is any man who wears the pants in his relationship is divorced. So that's just fact. So anybody who's married knows that that's fact. So I'm sorry, but it's true. It lurks below or how? Yeah, I might do it lurks below. I may. Yeah, divorced or liar, exactly. It's like the same guy that says, "Oh, I don't watch porn." It's like, yeah, bullshit. You watch porn. Shut the fuck up. Okay. All right. This channel is just about honesty and integrity. Small charm. You wear the lavender. You wear pants that are lavender scented. Lying is the foundation of a long-term relationship. That's what she said. But yeah, I do like. Okay, I really want to do Dead Space because I played that game a long time ago, and I really do want to play it. Because it is a blast and it's total different variety, which I'll do on Twitch. I'm gonna do Portal because Ubeo's not gonna be friends with me if I don't do Portal. And I really want to do It Lurks Below. I may possibly do It Lurks Below on my YouTube because I think like I can just shut the music off, and since it's David Brevik's game and he did everything himself, I won't have a copyright issue on YouTube, so I can definitely stream that on YouTube. Which I want to stream it a couple times to support him because he is the creator of Diablo 2. And Diablo 1. For the franchise, really. We don't... Diablo 3 is like Terminator 3. It's like we just pretend it didn't exist. There's just Terminator 1 and Terminator 2. Speaking of which, have you guys seen the trailer for the new Terminator? That looks like the tits, man. It looks good. I really like the Terminator series, but I think it looks good. Like, I'm biased, but... Giving pity... Well... You look at it as pity support? I mean... He's done way more for me than what I could ever do for him making Diablo 2. Like, my channel wouldn't exist without his game, so I feel like I'd like to try and at least do something back for him. I mean, maybe my stream wouldn't sell him anything, but you never know. Arnold, your childhood hero? Predator 1 is my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. MR4, what is the secret? There's just good gear. That's literally the secret. That's all it is. It's like skillers finding this, which is really rare, making this infinity. Like, this is just the culmination of just 2+ years of grinding, like casually grinding like 6 to 10 hours a week, which some people might not say is casual, but it's just like the culmination of like really good gear and what like one of the best characters in the game can do. That's all it is, really. Terminator 2 is your favorite movie? That's my wife's favorite movie, man. Like, she used to watch that movie, like, that movie, like, she had, like, it's really funny. She didn't have, like, a lot of money growing up, her family, which, that's not funny, but the funny thing is that, they had like 4 VHS tapes growing up, and one of them was Indiana Jones 2, The Temple of Doom. She didn't have the full Indiana Jones set, and the other one was Terminator 2. So she watched like those 2 movies like 400 times each, which is kind of funny. Kind of funny. But she knows more about Terminator 2 than me. I like Predator 1 more, but than Terminator 2, but they're both good movies. I really like Rocky 1, 2, 3, and 4 too. They're awesome. Rocky 5 sucked. The Rocky reboot was alright.
At your service.
The 2 Apollo Creed movies were okay. I actually watched Apollo 3, or I watched Creed 2. It was one of the free in-flight movies on my way to Italy, so I watched it. Total Recall. I have not seen that movie. Is that the Arnold Schwarzenegger one with the Harrier jet? Or the jet that... I think it's the Harrier jet. The one that can change its like turbines so it can hover. But in the movie, I think it was hovering like on the top of like the State Tower or some shit. But it can only do like... I think in real life it can only do it up to like 50 feet or something. God, stream chat is going all over the place. Marriage advice to Terminator 2 to Harrier jets. Have I seen The Room? No, I haven't. Have not. Do I like MMA? How do you timestamp? I don't think you can, Nate. You can timestamp on the VOD. You can like keep track of the uptime counter, and then you can go back later and timestamp the VOD. But I do like MMA, and I saw the wasn't sure if I was a player's date. Ben Askren's knockout was brutal, man. Feel bad for him too, because I do think like he could be somebody to potentially hold the belt, but maybe not. My res, 64 fire, 75 lightning, -5 cold, and -5 poison. Cold's not too big a deal because you don't really take a lot of cold damage, and I have a little bit of cold absorbed from Ravenfrost. Obviously it's not ideal, and the poison res is a bit of a bitch for the second wave. If I telestomp them and charge strike, and then they hit me with poison, usually I have to clear the wave, go back to town to heal. Lightning, you always want cap for souls, and then fire, you want to try and get as high as you can. I mean, I could sacrifice some lightning res, rock T-Gods, and then run higher fire res. That's an option too. I really actually like T-Gods. I don't like using Razor Tail, but I think Stream Chat wanted me to run Razor Tail the last time I did Bill running. I just haven't respect. Too lazy to. I do have cauliflower ears, Nate. I do. Who's Sigurds? Honestly, like, I don't... Like, I'm not like a hero editing guy. I've never hero edited a single thing on this character. But I do think it would be cool to hero edit a Sigurd stealth just to, like, play around with for fun on stream, or to like show somebody like the bug belt from Battle.net. But I would never like use it like a lot, but it'd be cool to like. But then again, I don't even know how to hero edit it, so. But it's that bug belt that gives you +1 to all skills and other stuff. If you guys don't know what it is, you can give it a Google. You sent me the save file. You don't have the same, you don't have version 10 though, Nate, so I don't want your save files because they'll corrupt my shit. The only person that I know that I would trust is FLP, because he has version 11 and 10, and he's used Hero Editor to just theory craft builds, which I don't even know how to use Hero Editor, so I just end up corrupting my shit, which I don't want to. Autonomous Gaming, I do want to do Dark Souls. Like, my plan, I was originally going to do a whole bunch of Metal Gear Solid stuff and try and get really good at that game, but I've shifted gears, and all my Twitch is going to be is just playing different game titles. So Dark Souls, I want to do the Shadow of Colossus, Portal, like Crash Bandicoot. Like I just want to play all different sorts of random games. Like I'm not going to try and be a master at them. I just want to play them for variety, so I don't burn out on D2. Sky, I did like Metal Gear Solid. It was fun. Like I just want to play all the different titles and then play just for variety. There's 8. Like I'm fine with people using Hero Editor if they want to theory craft a build, or if they just want to like just play around for fun. Like I don't care, I don't judge, but when somebody hero edits an item and then submits it for the MF competition on Discord, then it's kind of like, well, you're unfairly beating people that... In that case, I don't like it, but other than that, I don't really care if anybody uses it.
Salutations.
Yeah, then FLP. For Monster, yeah, like I'd say long-term burnout, it's probably very difficult, but there's definitely people that, like, BT Neanderthal, DJ Waters, they've all burnt out on Diablo 2. They both stream way more than I do, so I feel like that helps me, but the variety streaming itself is to just avoid that from happening. Yeah. You only use it to help you find items? Fender? Nice, an Eth Ariox? I'm not sure if I have that item. I might have it on the Eth Grail. I should get into PvP builds. Somebody did give me their 163 FCR Wind Druid
Can I help you?
to use on Battle.net. They gave me their account. So I could try and mess around and learn PvP, but you know what really turns me off from PvP? Is that Nate on Discord showed me some of the screenshots of people that he knows from PvP Discords and shit, where it's just full of 100% hacks. Like, every hack you can think of is like they're using, so it's not even like, besides the fact that it's all super high-end, top-tier botted gear that's like duped on non-ladder and all that shit, ignoring all that, people cheat. So it's like, what's the point of... I just don't see the point of it, but... Jimmy, you want to go Druid versus Druid? Yeah, I could try, but I wouldn't be very good. I mean, I think the Wind Druid is probably one of the easier characters. It's just kind of like keep up on your pre-buffs and just telestomp and sling nados. Like, oh, Eth. Oh, Eth. Damn it! 4 open sockets. Damn it! 4 open sockets. Getting an ethereal 5 open socket, Eth, frickin' Rune Master, man. Damn it! That's literally like as bad as rolling my 2 open socket Eth Tomb Reaver. Son of a bitch. But I already have an Eth one. That's the problem. Is it? I have an Eth one and it didn't roll 5 ohm socket, so it's not even like it's exciting for the Eth Grail. It's just like go big or go home.
I am open.
Broadsword. I also have to keep a lookout, guys. Please, if I miss them, I'm trying to find a twin axe. Like, I want to find multiple white twin axes to try and roll 5 ohm sockets for a beast. Or War Scepter, or any low requirement beast base. Keep forgetting to look for them. 6 to strength. I'll just shove it in the Rune Master. Who cares? Every, like, just because I'm mad, I'm just gonna shove. Just gonna shove random things in the Rune Master.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I want to make Beast for Summon Necro, but also, I also want to do a 6 Isted Crystal Sword setup for summoning Necro, so. Star Hunter, what's up? You just missed my 4-1 socket F Rune Master. How are you, Star Hunter? Oh, John, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you? Like, I don't even know that I would use a 5 ohm socket at Rune Master, like, unless it rolled like nearly perfect on ED, because I don't know if I want to burn a Zod rune in it. Starting on summer vacation, nice. Jesse, where is Sir Fox? I don't know, man. He was here all the time, and then he disappeared for a while. He started making videos again, though. Saw on his channel. So I found 401 socket Eth Rune Master, Eth Flail base, 39 gold fine Grand Charm, Baal Grand Charm, 10 gold fine for the Barb. This is Fire Res gold fine for my Blizz Source, and I found Rixit's Keen. So it's actually been an okay stream for like rare drops. They're just like not the drops that I want. Well, that's what I mean, like, Vermonster. Like, if it was, like, really high ED, and then you put a Zodrun in it, and then you put 4 other, like, very expensive, like, jewels into it, I'm sure you could make it very good, but it's still probably not going to be as good as Grief, but it's just one of those things, like, my mission with Diablo 2 streaming is to try and find a weapon that's better to use than Grief. That's why, like, if I get an F Death Cleaver, I'll Zod it, because it's actually a fraction better than Grief. Well, arguably, depending. It's got more reach. With High Lords, you can get 100% Deadly Strike. Like High Lords and well, Gore Riders, you get 100% Deadly Strike. I actually think you're probably better off using like Goblin Toes for more Crushing Blow, now that I think about it. The Eth Flail is just a style points Hodo. Style points Hodo. Nice, you have one? Damn, I'm so jealous, man. I really want Eth Death Cleaver. So jealous. Am I wearing a wisp? No. 10 FCR ring. 10 FCR plus spirits and griffins to hit 60, the 69 FCR breakpoint. I actually think it's 15 because I found an item, I just haven't updated it yet. I found that stupid ethereal black beach or whatever it was that I needed. Blue Colossus Blade. Ooh, another jewel for the Rune Master. Yeah, nothing. I haven't found anything crazy, Sammy, in like a couple months actually.
I am overburdened.
The last like super GG was probably D-Web. I mean, I think the last high rune I found was in... Like, I found a Vex off of Pendle, but I don't really consider Vex a high rune. Kind of like Omen Up, I think, is kind of a high rune. Been on a bit of a drought for a while, man. Rare ring, or unique ring, though. SOJ? Wolf Star. Just let me tuck this jewel in my Rune Master. One more jewel, then we're done.
What do you need?
Thank you, Sammy. Appreciate it, buddy. I think we're about due for a Sacred Armor drop. Gladius. I swear that's like the 5th time this stream that Harpy, I've had a Harpy spawn, Lightning Immune and Physical Immune. I got 1 Templar and 8 and like 12 plus IK armors. Kind of stopped counting. I stopped picking them up actually. Dennis, I go players 1 down to Baal, and then I bump up the command. I go up to players 8 for all 5 Baal waves, and then I bump it back down again to players 3 for Baal, just because he's bugged out for experience. Pay attention to your health globe.
Hello.
There's a flawless diamond there. Oh. Debdo Hammerton is really good at bail running, with the exception of Wave 2. Kind of get bogged down a little bit, but you can easily like bounce the player's difficulty down to 1. Use Holy Bolt and Telly Stomp, and like help out your Merc, like Telly Stomp your Merc around. Lightning Sorceress is really good, like Nate said. I mean, I don't really know what other characters can... You can do like player 7 traps in, but it's kind of... It's harder, but you definitely can do it with the traps in. Nexus, how's it going? You're tuning in during your break at work? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's hardcore support. Thank you. That's how I get all my watch time, you guys tuning in on breaks. Honestly, I've never really done... I mean, I think any good geared character can probably do players like 1 or 3 bail waves fine. I don't know if like a Wind Druid can players 8 bail runs very good. Later, Chris. Off to Mohegan. Have a good one. Safe trip. Where is Mohegan? LOV. What's going on, man? It's gonna sound really creepy, LOV. But I recognize your avatar picture from my comment page from this morning when I checked it. You found Aussie off of Duriel. So how's it going, man? How's it going? Oh, Jaybird. Europe was good, man. Philly was good. Food was good. Saw a lot of cool things. People were very nice. It was expensive and hot as frickin' balls, man. Hot as frickin' balls.
I am overburdened.
Big TB is watching you. Consistent viewers, or like nice people, or like avatar pictures and stuff, that really helps me memorize people. But like people that don't have an avatar picture, it's so hard for me to put like, it's like the easiest thing for me to put recognition to somebody is if they have like a picture beside them. Just when I see that like different colored YouTube thing with no avatar picture, it's just kind of hard for me to remember people. Robert, how's it going? Cold and rainy in Alberta? It's kind of like warm and humid in Ontario. Too big to remember. I know all the Big D gang. I know all the Big D gang. Logio, funny thing is, I never understood it either, so you're not the only person that doesn't get it. Nate, you don't need to hide that. It's fine. That was just a nice comment. It's okay, but it doesn't matter. Hidden or not hidden, it really doesn't matter. Like, Logio, I don't even know either, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, no worries, dude. I don't really care too much about that stuff anymore. Like, he brought all that BS and he brought it on himself, so I don't really care about trying to like... Orindana, or Orindana, thank you, sub number 9. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the sub. Na 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 na. Tiara. I don't know why, but just seeing Ori Nana sub, it's like all of a sudden in my head I have that that song. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Fuck, I'm a good singer. Da na na na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Remonster, yes, the Circle Edit video, 75%, it's 100% recorded, 75% edited, will be released on Thursday. Have I found Wisp Projector before? Yeah, I found like 3 or 4 of them. My best one is like a 19 light absorb, 15 MF, I think. Then the other 3 rolled like really bad. But I have one good rolled one. I don't really use it. The only place I really use it on is my Pit Circuit or Pintle Barb. Some people prefer Nagels, but I like the because you kind of don't really have the best res with a Pit Circuit, which res isn't too important in pits, but when you run into a Holy Shock monster, when I have dual wisps, they do no damage to me, so I can just be a little bit more lazy with my Pit Circuit, and I don't have to like constantly pot. Like the Zon, I'm constantly slapping full rejuves because I'm either running out of mana or need to replenish life globe. Oop. And we don't run Phoenix. 63 or 69 FCR or go home. Jesus. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pause the game for a second here. Ebrem Balina, thank you so much for the sub. I know that's not how you pronounce your name, but I can't read it, so I just always read those out the way I can. Ben, are you Spirit on the offhand? Yeah, you can, but then you're constantly switching between your offhand and your main hand when you're... I don't like to do it. Like, it's okay when you're getting to bail, but when you want to do stuff like this... I don't know. You could. You can do it. I'm not saying you can't do it, but... Sub is worth TV trying to pronounce stuff. Sammy, I'd say the odds are pretty good because I was missing a Wind Force and I dropped one and I missed it, so the odds of it happening again are probably pretty good.
I am overburdened.
Check out my On a Bale Wave video if you haven't seen it.
Good afternoon.
Get a good laugh. Yeah, well, I mostly clear the World Stone Keep, like, not fully, but I know where some of the champion and boss packs spawn, so unless they're like lightning immune or physical immune, I skip them, but I try and bounce and hit some of the boss packs in the World Stone Keep. And the throne room as well. Ba 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 ba. Oh, you're playing Battle.net? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, in that case, I would definitely Magic Find a little bit differently if I was on Battle.net. Like, I'd probably do a lot of C-bills. Start of the River of Flame. Hit champion boss packs on the way up. Maybe throw on a pit run. I wouldn't do a lot of Mephisto running because you can like hover around the outside and teleport around and find the Durians and stuff and get down, but You don't need to grind Mephisto, I wouldn't bother. Battle Axe, Legend Sword, Trang's Trang's helmet. Junk. Yeah, I like using dual. The only time I use dual angelics actually is I use it on my Frenzy Barb for Ubers. It's a really good way of boosting a whole lot of attack rating. Which I kind of have two plans. One is I want to get my Jawas on to 97. And I also want to do... I wanted to do a 50 torch run video. I have all of the Countess keys, and I have most of the destruction keys. The only thing I need to do is farm the summoner a bunch to get just do players 7 summoner runs. Gotta get 50 keys, and then I can do a 50 torch identification video. Worldstone, Baal, Pindle, and Pits. Fair enough. Whatever works. I wouldn't be grinding Thresh Shotgun on Battle.net, but single player, same map, you can do some cool stuff. This is where the poison damage is kind of a bitch. Part of it, like, I meant 50 sets of keys. Like 50, you know what I meant. Like, you know what I meant, right? Like 50 sets, like sets of each to do 50, like whatever. You know what I meant. Because I have a whole whackload of D keys and Countess keys. It's just the summoner keys. Which maybe it's too ambitious of a project. Maybe I should just do like 25 or something, but... honestly, 25 torch video would probably get the same amount of views as a 50, so it's almost no point. Jenna Tolls, thank you for the sub. Oh my god, did we just get a female subscriber? You are the 6th female to ever sub to my channel. Warceptor, Beast Base. Oh, 5 women sockets. I can make a Beast Base. I can make Beast for Thelch. I can make Beast for Thelch. Who knows? It might not even be a girl. I don't know. It's like 96% of my subscribers are male. And the other remaining is... oh, Thelch gonna be so happy. Thelch gonna be so happy. Where's Thelch? Tell him to get off Dota 2. Super chests drop uniques. Sparkly chests can. Super chests are like the lower Kuros thing. They can drop rares. They can't drop uniques. They have set patterns. Ramonster, I just want it for the Fanaticism aura. And it's a low strength requirement weapon. And there's... I've had this debate or argument with a lot of different people. In my humble opinion, there's not a single character that benefits from using the use of the rune word Beast for melee damage. You know what I mean? Like, nobody runs like a Frenzy Barb that's like Beast and Grief, or nobody runs like there's no build that I can think of where, like, Summon Necro uses as support, right? A Wolf Barb use Grief on the main hand, use Beast on the offhand, right? but you're attacking with grief in the wolf barb form. Like, or whirlwind, you're using dual grief, or you know, Zealer, you're using, like, there's not a single character where you actually want to use it in like a berserker axe to attack. So you might as well use it in like the lowest requirement base you can find. Plus, that's like a style points base. But again, like I don't know, it's got the axe look, right? Like the hammer look, so I don't know. It's all just... I would never make... I'm not a good enough player to trust myself with anything other than an insight for an Iron Golem, because I just end up losing my beast, and then I would spaz and make a YouTube highlight video about losing my beast. Philip, thanks for the stream. Thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for tuning in. I should be thanking you guys for watching me, not you thanking me for streaming. JT, I don't have feet, I don't have legs, man, so no legs, no feet. No legs, no feet, no problem. Rejuve. Where am I from? I'm from Ontario, Canada. Archon Plady. 501 defense. 4 open sockets. 45 2 open sockets. Trash. But do you guys agree with me with the argument for beast for base? Like, is there a single build where you guys actually would be melee attacking with it? Because I think with Berserker Axe, it's like 60 dex, so you need to actually invest points. Like, you have a good Torch and Annie, your base character stats, but I think you still need to invest points into dex to equip it on a Necro, so... I don't know. Angel, you don't agree with me? You use Beast? Like, you melee attack with Beast? I think you'd have to get the original CD, Ariscano. I don't know if you can, like, download it. You can never downgrade patches, so you have to start from scratch. Like, if there's some crazy build that you guys think I should be making it in a Berserker Axe, like, let me know. I just can't think of it. Like, it would just be so expensive to constantly repair, and so please let me know if you think I'm making a mistake. But I'm pretty sure in the next week or so I'm gonna roll Beast in that. Pardew, I'm gonna say go Druid, man, just because I'm Team Druid. Go make a Druid. PvP? Yeah, well, I'm not gonna PvP on single player though, right? But yeah, okay, that makes sense. Beast and a Caduceus. I thought that with dual Dream Sorceress, I thought that the most of the damage comes from lightning. There's not really too much melee damage. But again, that's a character that I never played before. Summon Necro Vince, that's what I want to use it for. I want to use it for Summon Necro. Players 1, Summon Necro. Have a hard-hitting Merc, use Beast. You don't even need summons, you just teleport around Players 1 with all kinds of magic find. Just teleport around, cast amplified damage. Your Merc gets the first kill really quickly, and then you just corpse explode the whole screen. All you do is summon Necro. I'm Players 1. Like, you can use revives and stuff to make your character stronger on higher difficulty setting, but Players 1 MF, you just need a Merc and amp damage and Beast. Literally all you need. Titans, no, I use T-Strokes. I'm Team T-Strokes.
At your service.
Because a full repair lasts me an entire run. I have 15 IS, minus 3 fire res, or sorry, minus 15 lightning res is huge. And then the 15 IS, between that, 220s, and High Lords, I hit my 52 IS breakpoints, so I can put a facet in my Griffins. If I was like doing maybe Chaos runs, I maybe would use Titans, but I can still do a full Chaos run on one stack of Titans, so, or one stack of T-strokes, so. That's just why I always use them. No, T-strokes don't replenish. That's why I've been repairing them every run. Which, as long as I don't go super throw happy, they'll last me an entire Baal run. Like, honestly, I think if I was doing serious cow running too, I would just carry like 2 stacks with me in my stash. Switch them out, but again, I'm kind of weird like that. Ugh. I'm burning through my full rejuves like crazy. And they had mana burn on them. I was getting mana burn too, so. I'm gonna start throwing Pindle, Eldritch Shank, and Pindle into the mix to try and replenish my full rejuves for a bit. Jesse, I never watched Riker's video. How badly did it fail? Like, that's not good. Like, I want Blizzard to be successful. Like, if you guys think about it from my perspective, I think Blizzard is a super cool company because they do not... Anybody, like, playing their games, like, I'm playing their game, I use their game music in my videos all the time, they don't care. But you have other game companies like Konami, which they will copyright strike all of your shit if you use any of their in-game songs, any of that shit, because they're total dicks. But Blizzard is so cool like that. Like, they let you use their game footage, their game music. They don't care because they look at it as if you're promoting their game, right? Where Konami looks at it as if like, oh, you're trying to make money off of us. So I don't want Blizzard to turn into Konami because then that's like the end of my channel. Ah, shit. Lightning immune bullshit. Depto, I just don't quite feel like investing the gear yet to make a Dream Sorceress. I've been slowly collecting, no, Heretic, I didn't see it. Does anybody know the stats on it? If it's like a G, F, and G 5 NATO, I'll be so pissed. Because he doesn't even play Druid. Let's look waves. Like, is it a God tier 5 NATO? Because that, like, good for him, but that also, like, sucks. Because, like, I actually like the Druid, and I haven't been able to find a God tier one. Oh. It's basically the same as mine. Mine has less life. It doesn't have FHR, but mine has more light res. And I have Solar Creeper. But then I didn't have a socket in mine. Like, I need to actually burn a Larzik on it. No full rejuve. So it's like a very solid single player 5 NATO. That's a good find. Okay, we're gonna do some Eldritch Shank and Pindle, try and replenish I'm a solar creeper? I'll take that as a compliment. Should probably go players 3 if I want to try and get some full rejuve pots. No. Nope. That bow. Later, Angel. Good luck on your reroll video, man. You guys want to check out Angel of Faith? He's a new new Diablo 2 YouTuber. Working his way up. Magnus! Look at that big electric purple D, buddy. You got the new D. What's going on, Magnus? Magnus, Dobrunsky homework. Go home and give your wife that electric D tonight. At least I'm getting a couple purple pots. Okay, we'll do like 5 more of these runs and it should get enough. There we go, another one. No worries, Dan. Just make sure that you bug your health, Nandaro. I mean, it's kind of a bummer, but there's not really a lot you can get off of Nightmare Nandaro. With the exception of if you wanted to grind like thousands of Nightmare runs because you were super, super desperate of trying to get an SOJ, but... You're on a weight cut, Magnus? I'm glad you guys like the new D. Okay, I got a question about the new sub badges. I tried to set them up so that they would look good on... Before I had them set up so they would look good on white YouTube, but then I feel like more people use dark mode, so I took the background off so that it would look better on YouTube dark mode. And then, yeah, and I wanted to change them. I didn't really like the fire ones a whole heck of a lot, so... Gregor, has any godly drop? 4 open socket at Rune Master. Got that today. I'm still bail running. I'm just trying to get a couple of rejuves before I go back to bail. Bedsy, thank you for the sub. Bedsy coming in hot with the sub. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, we'll go down to players 1 now. Jimmy, not yet, man. Not yet, but we were busy talking Windred strats. So, Jimmy, can you do some math for me because I don't feel like doing math? If I use a 210 caster amulet, my 220 circlet, suicide branch, Argy Go 87, thank you for the sub. Suicide branch, and then check the meme channel on Discord. I'll check it after stream. I use suicide branch, 35 FCR spirit, mage fist, and then 1 FCR ring. I think I can use an SOJ, can I? I think I have enough FCR to use 1 SOJ. Andrew Boursois, thank you for the sub. JT, way back in the day when I first started, yeah, I was a little bit more shy. I wasn't as relaxed. I used to actually like write out scripts on what specifically exactly to say for YouTube videos, and then I used to actually read it while I was on the webcam, and like I was like super robotic and shit like that, but it's just like anything, the more you do it, the better you get at it. Just practice, practice, practice. Like I used to, when I first started streaming, I used to constantly look over hoping somebody would say something on chat so I would have something to talk about. And now it's like, I just hope for a temporary break for you guys to stop talking so I have less questions to read. That was actually a joke, but I'm not... You guys can spam away, but that was actually a joke. Or Hodo and 2 FCR rings. Yeah, I wasn't sure what's better, Suicide and an SOJ, or Hodo and... I guess Hodo and 2 FCR rings is more plus skills, but... Nate, you watched one of my first streams? F you, man. F you. You know, you guys aren't allowed to watch my early stuff. That's the reason why it's buried on the bottom of my channel. It's not supposed to be watched. Doc, I hurt your feelings? How did I hurt your feelings? Did I miss a question? What'd you say? If I miss a question, just spam it. Spam it. Lean towards the microphone. Hello? Bullshit, dude. I didn't do that. I call bullshit. I didn't do that. Bullshit. But yeah, I've come, I think, editing, streaming, gameplay, like everything, I've come pretty far, so. Oh, Doc, I was kidding. That was a joke, man. Hope you didn't take that seriously. It was a joke. Later, Star Hunter. Have a good one at work, man. Thank you for tuning in to the stream, as always. I appreciate it. Ah, Lightning Moon Lister. Why don't you just go away? Oh, you're joking back? Okay, alright, okay. The only reason why I take those, like, joke back seriously, the only reason is because I've had multiple people get upset because I missed their question. Like, they're like, oh, you never answer my questions. It's like, sorry, I try. I miss them sometimes. There was something here I wanted to check. Flawless Amethyst. Flawless Amethyst and boots, but I guess I should get them. They could be GG. I don't care that much for boots. But Jimmy, what would be better? Hodo and 2 FCR rings or Suicide and an SOJ? I'd have less mana issues with an SOJ, but I don't know in general if I would actually have problems and what I should run. Izzo, how's it going? Clyde White, no to both. I don't know. The fuck kind of question is that? No, I've never farted loud enough for it to blast over broadcast. I guess there's a first time for everything, though.
Can I help you?
Oh. First time for everything, right? Hey. I need one more jewel for my Rune Master. 8 to strength. Perfect. Perfect. Vulcan Mask. Colored. Blast him first. Yeah, I do it secretly. Why do you think I have my noise gate set up? So I can blast my ass without getting caught. You know what my wife said to me? My very first stream back, right? I swear to God. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna take a nap. You can stream now if you want to. I'm like, okay, sweet. So then I go and stream for 3 hours and I come back downstairs. So she had just like gotten up or whatever. And she looks at me with like these like Google eyes. Like she's like, oh my God. She's like, did you just stream with your hair like that? And I was like, yeah, I was trying a different hairdo. And she's like, oh my god. She's like, don't ever do that again without asking me first. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, my hair wasn't that bad. My last stream. She's like, make sure you run that stuff by me before you do that kind of shit. I was like, what are you talking about? Gregors, I'm just joking. I found this, I'll show you. Earlier today on stream, I found a, 4 open socket Eth Rune Master. So I just wish it was 5, and since I'm like still bitter about it being 4 open sockets, I've just been shoving trash jewels in it. So I have 14 to strength, 3 energy, 29 poison res, and 26 defense, or 5 defense. So I literally just junked it full of like trash jewels just because I'm bitter. Yes, it was pretty funny. Funny for you guys, not funny for me. Pessimista, how was your run? Pessimista was off burning calories and I'm just sitting my fat ass on a computer chair. Feel like an idiot? No worries, Greg. I feel like an idiot every day. AS, yes, this is single player plugin mod. I also found a frickin' I found a beast base. Felch isn't even here. Felch isn't even here. E3. Cal Romar, thank you so much for the sub. 16th sub of the day coming in with Cal. Thank you, man. Ooh, Eth Goblin Toes. That may be an item for the Eth Grail. Keep it family friendly. I think I only dropped 2 F-bombs today. Andrew, I'd say it's only good if you want to like make the Runeward Wind for a the Runeward Grail. Other than that, I'd say it's probably not too valuable. But I would
Afternoon.
if you're dead set on like completing the Runeward Grail, 2 open socket Superior Phase Blade is probably the best base to make wind in. Unless you made it in like a really nice like. Oh wait, I'm actually not sure. Is wind swords or swords and axes? Because maybe like a superior berserker axe, but I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to look on Area Summit if wind is swords only, or if it's maybe it's all weapons. I don't know. Help a noob out, chat. Help a noob out. Regulars, why not repair all? My Enigma is in a superior armor base and it's very expensive to repair. Like, you're talking like, I think it's almost a mil to fully repair 20 charges, so way cheaper for me to use a Ralvarun. So I just single-handedly repair my T-strokes every round because they run out if I don't. Ah, shit. Guess we're not players 8 in this run. That wave. Only the scrubs scream. Nick Gurr! Thank you for the sub! Sub 17, I think. Or maybe you're 16 and it's... Maybe, because it takes a while to update. And we just had our previous sub. Thank you for the subbies, guys.
Salutations.
Can I hit 25 by the end of stream? How long am I... Don't read what? Oh, did I just read a bad sub or something? Oh. Did somebody want to type what the sub was? I don't think I did. I read something racist by accident and I didn't realize it. Oopsie, I apologize. Wasn't too bad. What was it? What's bad with Nick and then the I don't even know. Fresh Nick 33, thank you for the sub. That's a bad word? See, I don't even know what the word is. I don't even know what the word is, so it's not a bad word because I don't know what it means. Don't even know what it means. Oh, oh, shit. I said the N-word in a different language? Okay. I apologize. I honestly didn't know what that meant, but I'm sorry. Honestly, I bet you nobody cares. I bet you everybody's probably like... People know who I am, so they know I'm not about that, so... So I apologize if I offended anybody. And thank you for the heads up, stream. Thank you for the heads up. Myth Recoil, rare. 35 gold find, light res, and strength. That's kind of cool. Oh, see, that's probably like a Twitch thing, and that'd probably be something that Twitch would turn around and ban me for, right? Temporary ban. See, I feel like to an extent, Twitch is too hardcore on that shit. Like, you accidentally, like, I'm stupid and I said something which I didn't even know, and they're like, oh, 1 week ban. It's like, oh, okay. Thank you, Twitch. It's a Twitch thing? Alright.
What do you need?
I'll have to ask people, like, on Discord. Close friends, so I won't say it again. The Puerto Rican racial slur? Okay. Alright. Pessimista! Preparing for a hilly marathon? Good luck on your marathon, buddy.
I am running forest creeping to hilly marathon.
Good luck, dude. Yeah, like, well, like, I was already planning ahead of time to, because there's different options on the Streamlabs. You can set, like, I was actually going to turn the text-to-speech off because I've read cases of people on Twitch where somebody will just donate specifically with, like, a racial slur in it, and then Twitch is just like, oh, too bad. We're going to temporarily whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. Part of that is, I think, like, I don't think any form of, like, of that type of behavior is good, but Martel but on the other hand, I do think people are kind of snowflakes a little bit. People are very sensitive nowadays. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's like, it's good for awareness, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, people meme and joke about me all the time, but then it's just a joke, right? You just take it as a joke, but then some people are just way too overly sensitive. I hate Negroes. Oh, no, why did I say that? Oh, oh, that actually pissed me off. Please don't, I know you meant that as a joke, but that was stupid of me. But actually, please don't super chat that, because I'm going to, please don't super chat that.
Stevie, I bet you would read out I hate Negroes.
Yeah, actually, please don't super chat that again. I'm not ready for Twitch. Yeah, I know. But actually, like, please don't do that again, Charlie. That was stupid on my part, but I know you meant as a joke, but just please don't. Yeah, stream fail. Stream fail. I would not be surprised if I get a message from YouTube saying that this video is not suitable for monetization. For sure. All right. Well, come on, unique dimensional shard. Just give it up. Just give it up, baby. Jesse, I hope they do the fight, because I think Tom Cruise will Tom Cruise will destroy Justin Bieber. Like, I'm sorry, like, Bieber's Canadian, he's a good singer. I don't really like his music, but he's obviously talented. People hate on him because he's successful. It's just the way it is. Like, to an extent, I can relate to that, because, like, I'm a tiny little, you know, YouTuber. I'm not successful at all, but people, you know, will look at it as like, oh, he's got, like, you know, viewers and stuff, and they're like jealous, and then they're like, you know, dicks or whatever. It's just how it is. Not anything to an extent that Justin Bieber does it, but I'm just saying, like, in general, like, he gets a lot of hate because he's successful. But Tom Cruise is a freaking machine. The dude works out like 7 days a week, like 3 hours, 4 hours, like, every day. He never skips it. Does all his own crazy stunts. Like, the dude is like next level athlete. Like, he will destroy Justin Bieber. Absolutely destroy Justin Bieber. 7 FHR, 7 mana. Like, there literally will be no contest if they do that fight. So I really hope that they do it. Really hope that they do it. Like, even though Tom Cruise is what, like 5'6", he still will destroy Justin Bieber. Oh, it'll sell a lot of pay-per-views. Oh, it will for sure. Go Ethan Hunt, high crotch takedown. Another War Scepter. 5 open sockets. 2 open sockets. You're going pure fire off the start, Pessimista? Ooh, Nam RP. Thank you so much for the sub. Nam RP. I just looked over at my phone. Kozakon's texting me right now, making fun of me over the slip-up that I just had. Kozakon's such a good friend. Such a good friend. PewDiePie! Yeah, PewDiePie said worse than me, so... That was an honest, stupid mistake. PewDiePie knew what he was saying. Okay, Cryptic Sword. Come on, Baal. I don't got too much more time to stream. Yeah, I know. It's been pretty annoying, actually. Just because you gotta drag him out, teleport around again. It's just a pain in the ass. Biggest star. Why don't I kill Lister? I will if he's not lightning immune, but his drop is like the chances of him dropping something good is pretty low. And if he's lightning immune and he's spawned on player's 8 difficulty, he just takes forever to kill. Like I sit there jabbing him, and I got a pretty powerful mercenary, but he just takes too long to kill. Not worth the time, in my opinion. This is like players 1 of the champion horror mage. That's a long, like it just. So you can imagine trying to jab player 7 Lister. It's not worth your time. Yeah, you are a good friend. The best. Best there ever was. Loretta's. Jimmy, you haven't even done a face reveal on Discord, you baby. Shooting Jimmy's face reveal. Who are you inviting to the wedding from Discord, Kozagon? Are you inviting Thelch and Drew? Like, we can't see the master of all druids? We can't see his face? Inviting Shu and Jimbo to sit outside? Invite bullshit Billy, make him the bouncer. He can be the bouncer.
I am overburdened.
Jimmy can be the shooting Jimmy's can be the ring bearer. Nate Moon can be the guy that walks around lifting up Julie's dress to make sure it doesn't get caught on anything. Nate can be that person. Drew can be in your wedding party. Who else?
I am overburdened.
Oh, Nate, you're gonna be there the whole time because you need to walk around and make sure Julie's dress doesn't get damaged. You have the most important job of everybody. You just follow Julie around lifting her dress for her.
Afternoon.
Okay, guys, what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna bail run for a little bit longer, or are we gonna switch to Pindle quickly? Because this is some bullshit. Bail drops good stuff, right? Red Mars says bushy, or bishy-bashi. Bushy bishy-bashi. Oh, Doc, you're probably gonna be beating me up then because I'm only streaming for another like 20-30 minutes, so unless we get a Tyro's Might in the next like 2 bail waves or 3 bail waves. Drew, you're the minister? Yeah, I have a full-time job outside of streaming. Streaming is just like a... We were talking about it earlier, like it's not my full-time job, but it's not like it's YouTube is no longer a hobby, but YouTube is not my main source of income. It's kind of like bridging the gap now between the two. Brudek, want to see my gear? Yeah, sure. Really quickly though. Keystrokes, Faceted Griffins, High Lords, Spirit, Enigma, Rez, Faster Rumlock Boots, Ravenfrost, Razortail, Leech Ring with FCR, and 220 Javzon Gloves. On Switch I have Switch I have CTA and Spirit. And then Skillers and Geed's Grand Charm. No! My Merc got run over.
Good afternoon.
I blame Drew. I blame Drew.
Yes?
Toth Peter, good to see you in stream, man. It is nice to be back. Stream today, stream tomorrow, video Thursday, then break Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't think Lightning Mean again? I think Neothac's only good for experience, or maybe like rune farming. Like he's got decent rune odds if you grind him like thousands of runs, but for drops, I don't think Neothac is good. I'd honestly argue that Baal Running's better for drops than Neothac. I mean, Neothac's good for experience. You can do like 20-second, 30-second Neothac runs, but his drop odds are very, very poor. So I don't know. Tater Gauntlets. White players 3, Baal is capped out for experience at players 3. So if I do him on players 8, he's just harder to kill. He does more damage to me for zero reward or game. Go Pindle. Or Pindle Zerk for half an hour. Okay, I'll Pindle Zerk for half an hour after this Baal run. I'll just transfer my Enigma and we'll Pindle Zerk. Oh, jeez. I guess I can. Jab him.
I am overburdened.
Baal is more entertaining though. Yeah, I do think it is. Like, people seem to enjoy Baal running. Baal running or Chaos running in comparison to like grinding like Pits or Pindle running, or view wise. It's usually never as high as like Baal running.
I am overburdened.
I'm just desperate for them GGs, man. I don't see the point of making a second Enigma when I can just spend 2 seconds muling it. Just don't see the point. Like the next two big rune words is I'm gonna make Beast for Necro, for Summon Necro, and I'm gonna make a Chains of Honor. The only reason I make a Chains of Honor is because I found literally God tier base. God tier base, like the best base you could, like, to make a perfect Dust Shroud, or to make a perfect Chains of Honor and Dust Shroud, basically. Pessimist, I would only run Pendle on players 1. He always drops 2 items no matter what. Unless you want experience or upping his minions, I wouldn't go higher. But if you're gonna run, like, if you really want to run player 7 Pendle, like maybe do it with a Javazon with Lightning Fury and have like Griffins and stuff still upping your damage. Yeah, this is a 3 open socket 15 ED Dust Shroud. And then I have I'll show you guys my Chains of Honor base. Warren Wage, how's it going? I think you guys will like my Chains of Honor base. Like, it's literally God tier. Like, you don't get any. Unless you're picky about the looks, but honestly, for Chains of Honor specifically, I think it's the best base you could possibly get. Dimensional Blade. Alright, let's do some Pendle running to finish off stream. Half an hour of Pendle running, quickly. You got a 14% 588 defense Archon plate. That's a pretty nice base, man. I gotta show you mine, though. Depending on, like, you could maybe argue Archon plate's better, but... Oh, gotta go source first. Oh, my sorcerers. Yeah, just gonna pump out a quick 60 Pendle runs, Billy. Alright, so here's my Chains of Honor base. Right here. 4 open socket, 15 ED, 15 max durability. And I have this clipped. I dropped it on a human bot, a future human bot. And I didn't Larzik it. It rolled 4 open sockets, so. That's the planned base. But let's quickly grind out a little bit of Pendle, shall we? Yeah, I don't get any better than that, Devin. The only way it gets better is if you pick like a different base. Like if you want Archon instead. Which I have a couple Archon plates that are 15 ED, but they don't have sockets in them. So I'd have to burn a Larzik to get this, but anyways. Just gonna get a quick Death's Fathom off of Pendle here. Charlie, I'd argue for Chains of Honor because it has the plus strength, and it already has, like, it doesn't have enhanced defense on the rumored. Or, I think it has a little bit, I don't know, it's a very low defense compared to, like, Fortitude. I think Chains of Honor is a better base. That's just me, though. Fill up, I would. I'd make 1 barb, though. I wouldn't do multiples. Because I don't know, I don't like leveling a barb. Like 1 was enough for me. Captain, how many, I'm not gonna read your full name. Captain, how many hours on Diablo 2? I don't know. I don't know at this point. Like, YouTube alone has been about 6 to 8 hours of streaming every week for the past 2 years almost now, which that's not even much. Like, BT Neanderthal or DJ Waters or Llama, they all stream like 2 or 3 times as much Diablo 2 as I do, so I'm probably on the lower end for the amount of time investment. But I do spend a lot of time editing. Next stream tomorrow. Probably around the same time. Either more Diablo 2 or I might do Diablo 1 Hellfire. Goodies, junk, loves, junk. I might do a little bit of Diablo 1 for variety. Horse, I checked some of them, which I found this one, which is, forgot to put it on my gold find page. That's 16 light res, 10 strength, 75 gold find. And that one's 18 strength, 20 life, 70 gold finds. So this is like all my gold finds set up. Let's got him non-eth. And somebody asked in chat, no, I don't have the Nasher. Don't have the Nasher. Best place to farm gold, Travanco. I have a video on my channel, it's 1600% gold find Blizzard Sorceress. If you haven't seen the video, you want to check it out? She can farm a mil gold, depending on how much the council drops. Every 3 to 5 runs, I'm dropping a mil gold, which is pretty crazy. And her runs are like 30 seconds. The barbarian can drop more, like the barb with like the merc does the killing and you leap around. You can get more per run, but like you can get like a mil per run, but the runs are a lot longer, so over the long run the Blizzard Sorceress is gonna get gold quicker. Yeah, like if... See, I never really find a use for that belt though, because like for PDM it's like melee. I don't know, I guess you could use it, but like melee is... If I want gold find, I use gold wrap. If I want light absorb, I use T-Gods. If I want FCR and skills caster, I generally use a Rax. So yeah, I mean, I guess like I did get a... I'm not really checking too many rare series, guys. Like I'll check some of them, but this is just kind of a last minute desperate try and get a unique. Well, yeah, there's 2 builds, Charlie. You can Warcry or Leap for crowd control. I've seen both of them. Warcry is probably like slightly quicker, more effective, but more like intensive to use, but both work. If you check out a video, we just searched Dabrunski's PC build. My friend Kozakon made a build video of my PC. But the PC now is like 2 years old. It's just like an average like budget computer. Like I think it was around $1,500 for the parts, and then like not including the monitor and stuff, just like the tower, but good enough to do really good editing and streaming and like quality editing and stuff. And I can play all newer games. I can even stream newer games. I just have to stream them. Like I can stream PUBG, I just have to stream it at a little bit lower quality, but just a solid average computer. It's nothing god tier. Alright, Blade. Brian, thank you for the super chat. Goober, I'm gonna be running 163 FCR Windridge shortly.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, I got a capture card in this PC too, so the plan is, and we'll see what happens, because anything happens, but if Twitch goes pretty good, variety streaming goes pretty good, if Diablo 4 is awesome, I'll build a new like really high-end PC. That'll be my gaming computer, and then I'll use my current PC with the capture card as the streaming PC. So I'll run a dual PC setup depending on how everything goes. Like Twitch channel could go nowhere, YouTube could slow down. Like if that's the case, then like what's the point of, you know, spending $2.5, $3 grand on a computer? Rigby, thank you for the sub. Sub number 19. Can I get 20 subs? Can I get 20 subs? Jamie, you did a face reveal? Somebody screenshot that shit so I can see it. Hey, I at this point, like, I don't want to like reveal how much money I make, but like I said, like I make enough to buy a new PC if I want to, but I try and be smart with my money. Like slowly invest on things like eventually, like I just bought the Stream Deck, and then in a couple months I'll buy. There's a few things like slowly that I'm paying for to improve the stream, but best base for treachery doesn't really matter. Any exceptional or elite armor, 3 open socket, eth or non-eth is fine. I mean, if you really want like a really nice e-bugged, you know, armor base, like you can go for it, but some people argue that like non-eth and lower defense is actually better because it's easier to be hit, so then it's easier for your merc to get hit. You can proc fade more often. I've used both. I don't really notice a difference, to be honest. That's why, like, in my opinion, I don't think it matters what base you use. Like, you can use like G-Face and a 3 open socket e-bugged sacred armor, or you can use like a 3 open socket mage plate, and I swear to God you won't notice a difference.
I can't carry anymore.
Emuletta. Invest in real estate. Billy, did you screenshot the face reveal for me? Gotta see this shit. I'm so excited to see the Druid Master. Ah. Legendary Mallet? Nice. Did it roll Schaefer's? I'm still waiting on Schaefer's, man. What are some MFing tips that I have? Joe, my MFing tip for you is... Here's a shameless advertising plug. Check out my top 10 frequently asked magic finding questions video on my channel. It's a little bit older. Give it a watch over. I give you 10 different tips on 10 frequently asked questions that I get about magic finding. But you want like a simple tip right now would be understanding the use of players count in magic finding. What do I mean by that? If you're grinding for Mephisto, you know, and you can kill him easily, you might want to up the player's difficulty to reduce his no drop rate. But if you're solely hunting for uniques, crank your MF, focus on champions and boss packs, go players 1. If you want a combination of everything, like runes, jewels, charms, and still get uniques, play with a character that can clear player 7. That'd be my one simple tip for you. Any good crossbow to use? Not really. Like Breeze is nice for a Fury Druid for budget. You're gonna make a Boazon like Demon Strike or Demon Arch, whatever that one is. That bow upped is really good budget. Or like Faith is like God tier. Faith or Ice is like God tier. Wind Force is really rare. Yeah, probably Bariza. If you want a crossbow.
I can't carry.
Oh, the stupids! Okay, Joe, my suggestion to you, if you're really desperate for uniques, go to players 1, run that same setup, only target champions and boss packs in the ancient tunnels, and then just cycle through your runs and try and get to like Try and do like 45-second ancient tunnel runs. Just do an ancient tunnel run, teleport around, players won, champion boss back, and just repeat. Rinse and repeat that, and I promise you, you will eventually get unique drop. And oh, Indariels, please be F. No! What's a man gotta do to get an F in Indariels? 25 strength and 8 life stolen per hit too. Honestly, I'm tossing it. I'm tossing it. I have multiple 30 strength, 10 life leeches, and I'm just tossing it. If it's not F, I don't pick it up. I have multiple, I think I have 3 30-10s now. 3 30-10s non-F, so. Exactly, Jimmy, or Billy. And I frickin' need that jewel, man. I have multiple IAS other resistance jewels. I just can't get IAS fire. That was painful to watch. I have multiple 30-10s, guys. Multiple 30-10s. No, I don't have Nashor yet, Pardu. I'm still hunting for it. What is better in Eth items? Just style points. A little bit more defense because your mercenary doesn't use durability, but in terms of like practicality, like a non-Eth 30-10 is gonna be better than like an ethereal with shit strength and shit life stolen per hit. But since DB cares about style points, he just wants an F. Like I have F. Oh, this I guess you can never get this F, but 40 ED, G-Face, Eth Treachery, and a Dust Shroud. This isn't even E-Bug. This is just an F3 open socket base that I found because, again, don't think it matters. And then 17 med, 6 crit, 229 ED. Delboy, hello from Serbia. Hello back from Ontario, Canada. My one coworker, he's an old guy. He's retiring from work in a month. He's from Serbia originally. Sir Michael, viable bow is on? Yeah, you can make, there's like, I mean, in order to have insane clear speed, you really need good gear, but you could definitely make like a viable, like, budget Ancient Tunnels bow is on. Why don't I use Infinity on my Javazon? I was. The whole time I was using Infinity. Ryan, I live like an hour from Toronto. Am I Polish? No, I'm Canadian. Ever find a GG rare jewel? I have like a decent one on my... I have a decent one on my Necro. Let me just check it. I hope somebody screenshotted it. Jimmy. Here, which one? Shit. Where is... That's towels. That's like from my Annie video. Oh, is it not on this character? Shit! I got Indariels somewhere on some character. Oh, maybe it's on the Sorceress. There, so that's a 30-10 that I put a fire res plus strength. It was +2 to strength, 21 to fire res, 37 ED to demons, 29 to attack rating to demons, and 6 to minimum damage. I put that in a 30-10 Indariels, so that's probably one of the better rare jewels that I found. I mean, I've never found anything crazy, but That's 2510. There's my gold fine weapon. Why isn't that on my barb? It'd be on my barb. Yeah, I just need to find one, David. That's the issue. I'm trying to find an F one to put a 1530 in, but... That's a mercenary's weapon. I don't know, that's just like a crap temporary, I didn't think it was that good. It was just a circlet I was using to hit 200 FCR setup for LK running before I had Griffins. My league, Windforce is like, it's rare, but it's not like Astrian's, D-Web, Tyrell's Might rare. Man songs, like it's not quite that rare, but it's pretty rare. That's actually not my full last name. It's a combination of my full name and my last name, so... I know it says, like, Ski, but... I check some rare orbs, JT. I've checked so many of them, and they always roll trash that I kind of just don't waste my time anymore. I mean, I think on my last identification video, I found what was, like, probably the my last highlight video, I found what was the closest to being a useful... orb for sorceress. It was one to sorceress skills, 20 FCR, 2 to lightning, and that was it. It was the closest that I found to like a 220 with like +3 to lightning and whatever. But still, even then it's not very good, but ever PvP? Not really, Oliver. Not really, to be honest. Goober, yeah, if you're hunting for TC87 uniques, it is the... If you're solely hunting for, like, Tyrell's Might, it is the best character to use. But, like, if you want to get jewels, charms, runes, and stuff along the way, something like a Pit Necro that clears on a higher player difficulty setting and clears more white monsters, gonna be a bit better for character to use, but... My next build video is actually going to be the Singer Barbs, so... The Singer MF Barbs, so it should be pretty cool. David, I'd rather run into a cougar. I'd rather run into a cougar in real life than a Komodo dragon. Because, I feel like you have a better chance of surviving. Depends on where you are too, because remember like a Komodo dragon, it like bites you, and then within like 20 hours your entire leg is like completely rotted and fallen off, where like, at least like if a cougar bites you, I'm sure it's not good, but not like your entire leg disintegrates because of all the bacteria. It's every item in the game, set and unique, so 506 items, Captain. Yeah, I heard about that story, Jesse. Yeah, where they got killed. Multi-shot Amazon for magic finding? It's cool if you want to do something different, like if you want to run the pits with Windforce. You can stack like a decent amount of MF. It's a fun character, and I still want to try it. But if you're the type of person that likes to max efficiency, it's probably not going to be the best character. So I guess it just depends on what you want to do. I'll play a little bit of variety. Or if you're like, I'm personally not obsessed with efficiency. Like some characters are really good for efficiency, like this Spindle Zerker, but other characters like the Javazon Bail running, that's just for fun, right? Like I like bail running. It's not the best for getting drops, but... Hey guys, we got like 5 more minutes. Do 5. Well, I'm not gonna do. I'm just gonna do 5 more pinball runs. 5 more pinball runs, and then the countdown, the credit scene. 5. Yeah, no, I know they're not in Ontario. Thank God they're not. Cougar Desperate Housewife. No, like a real life cougar, like a mountain lion. Thank you, Eric. We've been up and down. We've been like we were like 270, then we're up to like 320, and then down to like we're down to 270 again. It kind of always hovers. It always goes in and out from people going like in, you know, coming in, leaving. Is this another ethereal bone hill? It's not F, but 392 ED. Okay, 2 more runs. Antigod? No, I never made a dual character. But somebody did give me a dueling, or gave me the account to a PvP character. Okay, we'll check the light belt. Agile is not F. Okay, 1 more run. Check the helmet. Alrighty, guys, last pinball run. Drew, you're the man. You're the man, dude. You're the man. What's up? Paul Massimo. Traps and give her pinball runs. It's okay, Troj. You can get there really quick with burst of speed and harmony. And plus with Death Sentry, you clear everything. Not the best character. Good character though. Alright, 1 more. Screw it, we're gonna do 1 more. I'm having trouble replying to everybody's question. I am going to be... yeah. You're my boy, Blue! Oh, fuck, I love that movie. I love that movie. Alright, okay, I am actually done now. Alright, I'm having trouble keeping up to everybody's questions. Alright. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, stream tomorrow around the same time. It'll either be Diablo 2 or Diablo 1 Hellfire, because I think it's been a while since I've made Billy angry on stream when he's trying to show me something and I'm doing it the bad way in Diablo 1. So we might do some Hellfire tomorrow for a little bit of variety. Other than that, guys, okay, some people are asking when I'm going to stream. If you join the Discord, I always send off a ping on Discord, so you should catch the notification on Discord or YouTube. Yeah, other than that, guys, thank you for everybody who subbed and donated. You guys are too generous. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do, okay, I'll probably do Hellfire. I gotta go into GOG and update it and stuff, but, Discord link is in the description, guys, as well as the Twitch tag if you guys want to follow me on Dead Space stream next Friday. Should be good. Yeah, other than that, guys, peace out. Peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.
Choppers, better cook those risks. Cold blood on my fists, we fire starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could tie. Look at my eyes, I'm on the rocks. Rise. Feelings, we just flowing. Yeah, I'm that greatest. stand that made it out the ocean. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.